Interesting data coming out from Noodles, of course, when it comes to the input delay on the various versions of the game. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about some Street Fighter 6. Up first on the stream, we got Chun-Li versus Luke. Chun-Li piloted by LLJB3 and Arums pulling on up. We got a Master versus Grandmaster fight right now, and I see y'all are already crushing that match arena. We got a couple codes claimed. $1 is in the pot for the prize pool bonuses for the players. And LLJB starting off fairly strong.
All right, pulling off those combos, going in. Whole lot of burn knuckles, whole lot of this, whole lot of that. Oh no! That knee is always catching me off guard. You can never expect it.
And there we go. Crouch medium punch. Not the normal it used to be, but still fairly good in his arsenal. Oh, Hazansu trying to catch that sandblast. Nothing to it though. Absolutely nothing to it. We escape the wall, but we are able to punish counter the landing, and Arum says, get back in that corner, lady. LLJB not having any of it with that DP. Yeah, you were saying.
Ooh, the perfect parry. Get back in that corner.
That's crazy. Get the full launch here. Air combo.
Unfortunate timing for that jab.
Just get a message out here. Going for that drive rush pressure. We get the cross up here. Arum still with a little sliver of drive gauge left. Y'all are deleting those codes, though. And now, both sides in burnout. We try to get the anti-air, but no, way too soon. Way too close. We don't finish the combo ever. Doesn't matter. Standing light kick finds the hit in the scramble. Arums will take game one. Both sides having a little bit of scrambled eggs in the kitchen.
Say that again. Ooh, nice DP. Something about Chun is just... the potential's all there on the table. I just feel like she needs more. I don't know why. She just needs it. Especially in a matchup like this.
Zansu trying to call another sandblast, but Arum's not really autopiloting it. The frame traps comes through as the crouch medium kick. Going to lead into almost death. And LLGB not in burnout, so that wasn't a chip kill or anything. I think they got caught jumping. I mean, in that situation, you're guessing between strike and throw, and sometimes, you know, you just don't get the right call on the coin toss.
Yeah, oh. Yeah, that overhead is super slow. Both these characters have slow overheads. When you really just look at it, oh, but it doesn't matter. Luke's crouching medium punch, one of the best in this game, even if it's not as good as the launch version. But hey, Arums is putting in that work in this matchup.
This is one of our matches in Pool 3. Duel Kevin's pool, actually. So that's sort of where we're going to see a couple of other big names as well, like Knuckle-Doo, for example. Also in here, we got Crossover, Petrified, Hasdero, Thunder, Delangus. I mean, a lot of the usual suspects here pulling up for some Street Fighter 6 action tonight. Arums will close things out a little more cleanly this time with that road trip to Memphis. And now we're going into game number 3. Let's see if Arums can clean this up with a nice, easy sweep.
All right, going back and forth. Wow. Okay. All right. Nice DP. Nope. Followed by another one. Oh, that's gonna be round 1 in this possible last game.
Yeah, Arums looking like they pretty much just have full control right here. LLJB's defense just really not all there today, making the incorrect guesses, as it were. All right, we're getting a little bit of offense started. The execution waking up just a bit. We're looking for that reversal DP, but Arums not really sweating it. Doesn't get the full confirm off of the shimmy, but another drop sequence as well, as both sides not really having a great showing so far, but a nice jumping from Arums means they're able to secure this combo. Nice meaty tackle for the plus frames with punishing the mash attempt from LOJB. We fully cash out into the level 2. Arums will take it 3-0 on the winner's side of pools. Advancing on in our brackets tonight here at the Duel Academy.
Yeah, man. What's there to say about Luke? Good character. Overall, can provide some of the best footsies in this game. I mean, I don't know what to say. He's just... Luke's a really good character right now. Not top 5, but a really good character.
Yeah, well, that's like the interesting conversation, sort of like with Street Fighter 6 balancing, right? Like, obviously, there are the top tiers, right? You're looking at Akuma, you're looking at Rashid, and then you got, the characters that sort of surround even more of that top tier echelon, right? Like, people talk about Cammy, people talk about Ken. I mean, people can't shut up about Ken. But the thing about it, though, is that everyone's kind of like in a really strong spot, right? Just because you're not one of those top tier characters doesn't really mean you don't got a shot at winning like an entire bracket of Street Fighter 6. I mean, the very first patch of Season 2, we got to see El Chicote take it with Lily of all characters, right? A character that a lot of people would criticize as maybe one-dimensional, good in a lot of ways, but, just like not really as well-developed as other characters are, right? But still, we can see some other potentials here as we claw on through this bracket, y'all. Just as we're clawing through this match arena, y'all are doing great with the codes. I'm just going to do my part in claiming them very quickly here as we got $1.75. 42 of 50 codes remain, y'all. 42 of 52 remain. Let's get all those codes rolled on out. I want to see us start donating directly into the prize pool itself before we get even remotely done with our set of pools, y'all. I would love to see us carry that momentum all the way through. And even I see M1 even joining us in there. Thank you for claiming your part too. But we can commentate and do this, chat. What's your excuse?
I mean, what you said about just about every character can really has their own field of play. I mean, every character is accustomed to every single play style. I think in this game, you got your grapplers, you got your zoners, you got your shotos, you got everything. I personally just feel like there's some characters in this game like Lily or Honda or maybe Marissa that need a couple more layers instead of just Capcom throwing a plus one at the wall or a plus 100 damage at the wall. Like you gotta layer out these characters because right now you have a couple characters that feel disjointed, that they don't feel like they don't belong in this game. I don't know. I get a lot of complaints about Honda not feeling like he belongs in this game, which that's my character, and that's kind of how I feel right now. I'd like him to have a little more. I'm not saying give him more damage because he can put in that work with that damage, but he needs something. I don't know what it is, but you can't just keep adding plus this, plus that, making this move minus. I mean, cool, but you're kind of only just telling me, yeah, we're not going to flesh out this character, but we want to see how well you could do with this character. I mean, that's the disconnect for me currently.
Yeah, sort of like something where it's like there needs to be more depth than just let's play RPS situations around plus frames or around spacing traps, like with headbutt, butt slam when it comes to Honda. Give me some other tools, maybe fight bad matchups potentially. Like it might be the time because everyone's sort of speculating, okay, well, Season 3 is about to come around, right? Like we didn't really see a huge shakeup to system mechanics in Season 2. We saw like some targeted nerfs. We saw a couple of buffs all the way throughout the cast, right? And now that we've been playing Street Fighter 6 for 2 years, we're going to be working on year 3 here soon. And, some people have said, all right, we kind of got this game figured out. It's feeling a little stale. I want something new to kind of, revitalize the interest in the game, shake up the meta a little bit. So we'll have to see what Capcom is exactly cooking. While I think Season 2 was a little more conservative, I don't really see why they would stay that kind of a course with Season 3. But we will see what they choose to go with. We're currently getting our next stream match queued up, everybody. So let me see if I can actually locate this one. There's going to be a Pool 3 match. It is Sled versus Itachi's Legacy. So you're Sasuke, is that what you're telling me? Sledge coming on no location, nothing like that. Has played in a couple of other Street Fighter 6 tournament, getting 33rd at a TNS very recently, 9th at Texas Showdown.
Wow.
Actually. So out of 285 players. And Pieces FGC, welcome to the Duel Academy. Thanks so much for following. Appreciate you coming on in. Okay, so Sledge, maybe one of our heavier hitters here in this bracket. Itachi's Legacy, out from Miami, Florida, though. Also playing in TNS. I don't know if this is the same TNS or not, but 97th at a recent TNS bracket out of 292 people, so pretty good showing there. Got 33rd at their most recent Duel Academy as well. And no wonder Sledge does so well. We got an Akuma locked in here up against Blanka. A Florida guy would play Blanka. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's true, right? You think about it, you go, wait a minute, Jabali.
it's true. Yeah, Jabali. I mean, you got a bunch of people out there. I mean, the whole Miami scene in general, you got some crazy playstyles out there. But I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of sick of seeing Akuma. I don't know if it's just me, but this character is running wild in ranked. He's running wild in tournaments. Even with that, you know, that low health compared to the rest of the roster, I mean, he's really good. And in my opinion, this is not the best matchup for Blanka, as those.
Ooh.
I mean, those fireballs can't really do a whole lot of Blanka ball if you get hit by those. So.
Right, yeah, no, Akuma's got the best fireball in the game, so even though Blanka's got some anti-fireball tools, right, like his little slide attack, doesn't really mean that he's going to be able to use them. I love the side switch. We were ready, though, the whole parry, and look at this on negative frames. Itachi's Legacy just busting out, but Sledge tapping parry between all these options, like in between, hey, do you got this tight enough? We'll see if Itachi will adjust their offense to start calling out that parry habit. Sledge goes to the Demon Flip. Get some plus frames, and now welcome to the scariest situation in the game. Akuna in the corner. He calls out the throw. Wow. Sledge wanted to run offense. Itachi, though, relentless. We've been waking up with DP. Now let me triple down with a level 3.
All right. That was nice fake. Nice fake. He's gonna try to trick him going in for the grab, and Itachi's up 1-0. All right. Hey, I've been wrong before, but I think I think this matchup is pretty rough for Blanka. But hey, everybody's experience is different, so. Oh, already burned out. Okay.
Yeah, but now this could be a really good opportunity for Sledge if he's able to get on in there, spacing things correctly, gets the counter hit. He's going to drive rush to make sure that we're able to chase the techs. Tries to air, but that up Blanka ball is going to be what gets him into that spot. Trying to space with the Adamant Flames, running a little bit of that offense. Itachi's Legacy, despite going into burnout early,
wow,
able to survive and now has drive gauge again, but welcome to the corner. Yeah, you see that hesitation? Sledge is thinking, you're going to reversal on me now, right? But Itachi is like, nah, I'm putting that away. You're going to be scared of it for the rest of the match.
Yeah, and those fireballs coming into play. Oh, it's not enough, though, damage-wise. He's going to need a little... Oh, the slide. The slide!
Anticipating that fireball, able to get in. So Sledge has to be a little more careful with their spacing. Big pickup here for Itachi. Gotta, also point out, too, that we're looking at almost like a 90 MR differential right here, but Itachi is playing incredibly well so far. I think Sledge is just not used to the aggressive tempo that we're seeing here. Gets the perfect parry on the Blanka ball, though. Slowly starting to wake up, just keeping him contained. OD fireball, full pickup as well. Overhead, but there it is. Itachi not even scared of burning himself out. He's going to go for that DP. We look for that level 1 reversal even.
Wow. That's power of Akuma. Power of Akuma.
Oh, big launch. Take the plus frames here. Lightning Beast activated. So now it's all level 2 pressure here. Sledge tries to call out an immediate turnaround with the DP, but Itachi delayed it. Oh, up ball
nice
again.
Up ball, okay. Oh, wow, okay. I guess that was a failed DP attempt, but hey, it might not matter. Sledge has everything. Full meter. Oh, never mind.
Has full meter, doesn't matter if your health bar is empty. Things looked a little weird right there. Like, they went for the Adamant Flame, right? And they had CA available. I would have expected, like, a Raging Demon maybe to come out there just to get the damage. But Sledge instead just, kind of stood there as if they weren't planning on ending their pressure shortly. Nice perfect parry on that pressure. So Sledge now down 0-2. Has to make this reverse sweep to come back. Itachi's trying to jump out of this, and Sledge says, okay, I'm not going to play like I'm scared of the DPs, right? Nice backdash against the throw, but no punish available. Sledge going to hold this space. And look at that beautiful little walk under to deal with that up Blanka ball. But we navigate around the firefall beautifully.
Oh, he's going to be burned out. Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, you saw Itachi, right? Timing that DI so perfectly, knowing when that burnout was going to be in there. So Sledge not ready for that situation, not turning a level 1 reversal. It's going to be put into set point here. A little bit of momentum. Nice, we finally block a DP. Optimal starter with that heavy Adamant Flame. This is massive damage.
Oh, look at it. It's just... Oh my god. He sneezed on him and he's already lost like all of his health. There you go.
There it is, yeah. I mean, that was an Akuma round if we've seen one, and Sledge would love to see 5 more of those so that he'd be able to make this reverse sweep happen. Nah, fam, nah. You built like that? That was beautiful.
That I had no clue that would actually work, but there goes 45% of your health.
Mm-hmm. Tick throw. Catching sledge. Another one. Yo, we got
Another
throw
one.
mid-screen. That's what it looks like, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's true. It's I hate throw loops so bad, man.
Oh,
mainly because I
back
can't
throw.
do them because of my character. But wow, the perfect. What a clean way to finish out that game. I mean, hey, I've been wrong before, but it appears somebody had the download right out the gate.
Well, you talked about being sick of seeing Akumas. I think so is Sledge in a way, right? And one thing about, when it comes to like certain metas, right, is that when you're playing a top tier character, it's like, yeah, you are playing a strong character, a character that's, one of the best in the game, that's probably going to have a really good matchup spread, but it comes with a little bit of a weight to it, though, because people, they're prepared for that character. They're anticipating finding that character. They're studying up on what that character does, trying to, find their counterplay to it. Whereas you get someone pulling up with Blanka, never really been like the most popular of characters, even like back in season 1 when he was like, at his peak in terms of character strength before he got a couple of nerfs to his kit. So, coming on in there, yeah, I play Akuma, but everyone knows how to fight Akuma. Do you know how to fight a Blanka? And I honestly kind of feel like Itachi's legacy, not really, well, they were able to, oh my god, hold my thought. Free run revolver with the $50 to match arena. Okay, we starting this night off heavy.
All right.
Okay.
That $54 pot so far. That's cool. Thank you.
Starting off strong.
Yeah, but I mean, they're for me, there are characters in this game where there's two parts where you either carry the character because they're so awful because of their matchup, their spread, or your character's so good that you barely have to put in the work. And then there's that middle ground. I mean, Akuma, you're either good with him or you need work. So, hey, Blanka is that one character, not a DLC character, not new, so people don't get accustomed to playing Blanka. But yeah, this is gonna be a slow matchup. We got Ryu versus JP.
Speaking of a season 1 character, welcome back, JP. This is $1 million character, right?
Yeah, the second one in the list.
Yeah. Victorious in the Capcom Cup, and I mean, he basically got so many of the nerfs that were done to him in season 2 reverted over the course of time, and so now the character is back in incredibly strong form. But I say all this one, but Ryu says, "What'd you do to my boy Ken? I'll mess up your finances. Get over here."
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. JP. Wow. JP has like 3 or 4 different drive check options, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing this character getting nerfed within season 3. Ryu, on the other hand, I think he's perfectly fine where he is, minus the throw loops. That's about it. I mean, wow.
Yeah, a little damage on the drive gauge there. Carlos holding this position here. Kuma, though, going to drop a level 2. Hold parry here. And, we anticipated the jump out, and we went for the air throw. That was such a great read. But we get a little bit of damage forward. We invested in level 2, effectively for an air throw. Accidental DP. I think we were walking forward. Wanted to throw a fireball. Yeah. Didn't reset back to 4 to get a half circle motion.
Oh, no. Unlucky. I think he was counting on a spike to come through. It just didn't happen.
Yeah, a little too far away as well. So missed spacing coming up to bite Carlos there as Kuma gonna get started off here with pretty decent setup right here. We got some spikes out. Yeah, Carlos slowly making their way in. Respecting the detonation, gets caught by our ground spike. Again, good defense.
Ooh, back throw. Here we go. Get that damage in. JP, I was about to say, does have amnesia, so he could get out of the corner, and there's that level 2.
Oh, and we go for that level 3. I think calling out Kuma, but we drop our punish. And look at this again, dropping that string. Carlos is put into burnout, and against JP, I mean, that might as well just be a GG's, especially once you get pushed to this full screen situation. Setting up all of our portals. We jump right into it as well. So Kuma, they will take game number 1 here over Carlos, another Florida representative. Got 33rd at the last Duel Academy that they played in. Oh, hey, they played my boy Keysby. Okay, I see you signing up for these Keysbys. Or, you know, you playing tonight? Hold up, now I got to scout for my Colorado folk in this bracket. Hold up a minute.
I mean, like I said, there's plenty of talent here on the East Coast. I mean, I don't expect so many people from Florida though. So, oh, the bait, using that cane and putting in that damage. I mean, this character's kind of nasty. I'm not gonna lie, but in like the bad way. I don't want to see this character no more. Yep, just capabilities of that staff. Wow. And that should be round, yeah.
All right, another win for Kuma there. Y'all are doing amazing in the match arena. Generated $10.50 with just the codes alone. Again, shouts to Free Run Revolver for the $50 donation to the match arena to get us off to an incredibly strong start here tonight.
Wake up, crouching jab.
Yeah, that's very good.
Wow.
How tight's your offense?
All right. I mean, Carlos, they have plenty of options to. Oh, well, there's one of them. All right, coast to coast, post to post. Oh, well, you did.
Yeah, you did. The level 3 coming on through, interrupting that Hasho Geki attempt. Kuma gonna go up 2-0. The stream matches have been rolling through pretty quick, as we haven't seen anything outside of a 3-0 so far. Can Kuma keep up that momentum, or is Carlos going to play spoiler to the stream theme tonight?
Yeah, Capcom, look what they're doing to your boy. They massacring him right now. You got to nerf JP immediately.
they just looking like, listen, Ryu's had his time. Luke's the star now, okay? Like,
oh, man. Yeah, I mean, he's the man on the cover.
He's the man on the box.
On the box art.
Okay.
That was quick. Yeah, that was quick. Taking that round, that's going to put Kuma into set point.
Yeah, let's see. Can you close it out here? So far, Carlos, though, I mean, they started off pretty well, able to kind of get close in those earlier rounds, but Kuma's been able to sort of anticipate some of their movements, layering in their traps and keeping Carlos at bay using this JP.
Oh,
there we go, right? Big pickup right here. Should be able to, yep. No super needed, but we built the level 3 at the very end as well, so all kinds of options, had plenty of kill potential with even higher damage possibilities. And Kuma will keep the 3-0 train running, y'all. All aboard, if I do may say.
Yeah. Yo, Capcom, can you please put more grapplers in this game? I don't want to see JP no more. Honestly, I'm kind of hyped about Elena because she's not, I don't believe she has a fireball. But she's mostly kicks. So she mostly kicks people, and that's good enough. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other question too, right? Because last time we saw Elena in Street Fighter was Street Fighter 4, right? And she was a very strong character in the Ultra version of that game, right? Infamous for her healing Ultra, but she had a lot of other crazy jank in that kit. If y'all want a good lesson on that one, I know Sajam's posted a little bit about it, but I always got to recommend Bathael. He's got some incredibly long, detailed breakdowns when it comes to characters like that, especially when it comes to like Ultra Street Fighter 4. So, yeah, we're very curious to see what she's going to do in this engine, right? The first thing everyone's going to do, crouch, medium, kick, drive rush. They're going to check if she has it. They go, all right, we're still doing this.
Same old, just new system mechanics. Let's see here. Let's read something from the chat. Sodom superiority. Hold on. I'm gonna sound like a nerd.
That's the first thing you picked to read. That's crazy, bro.
It just stuck out to me. You know what the funny thing about Sodom is the dude has the cool armor. He's got the sai or whatever, the weapons. You'd think he hails from Japan, when in fact the dude is from the United States. All that gear he has on, yeah, he's a weeb.
He's like that Michael Bay shredder, right? Not really a man of the culture. He's just a weeb.
Yeah, all
White man playing Tom Cruise in Last Samurai, huh? Like, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, so
I might riff on
don't know.
that, but I love that movie.
I would love if we're doing Street Fighter 4 characters. Can you bring back Hakan or like I don't know, bring back Street Fighter 4's Adon? You know, something cool like that. I don't need to see Sagat back. I think that bald fella's got his time. I don't need to see, you know.
Remember when they said we're done with Shadowloo, and then they just keep bringing them back?
Yep, they keep bringing back. Oh, this is the new Shadowloo, and then we got Neo Shadowloo. Okay, yeah, okay, bye-bye. No, thank you. Give us something new.
Right. Well, something new. We got a new match on stream. It's going to be JB, very famous, strong Rashid player, up against Arrow, rocking it on Jury. This is the original $1 million character. Don't you forget it. Oh, Lord. Okay, that was cute. Arrow going to slide right on in under, hailing out from North Carolina.
Ooh, the perfect parry back throw. Clean.
Well, this could be a spicy one, actually, because it looks like Arrow plays in some of the Street Fighter 6 locals with Cheerio. Actually, a very strong Guilty Gear Strive player. Got 17th at a recent TNS bracket as well, and 13th at the last Duel Academy that they played. In fact, it was number 87. You know, what comes before 88, chat? 87, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, got good placements. You make top 16s, top 8s. Sky's the limit. Oh. And speaking of, I mean, we got the king of the skies, Rashid, over here.
Nice jump. Arrow.
Okay.
That spinning mixer caught. All right. Something goofy happened right there, but here we go. JB.
A little bit.
Running this offense here. Arrow finds the opportunity to bust out with that reversal. Both sides taking a slow approach. Sort of keeping things as tight as possible. Oh, we weren't able to get that jump in. That could have been the end of the round. Arrow sitting with that CA, right? A jump and punish and the drive gauge they had. I mean, JB, any hit on him is going to result in death. That's why you see him just choosing to block. Throws wouldn't kill him. Walks forward. It's still able to block. Ooh, perfect parry. The opportunity comes through. Yeah, JB should be able to close this out. Has to invest the level 1, but that's fine. Rashid's all about that level 2, and he's sitting right there with that meter for it.
What is this game about level 2s and giving some of the best to these characters like Rashid or JP, and then you got a character like, I don't know, say maybe Honda with like the worst one in this game? Oh, wow.
All right.
To the level 3.
Yeah, adding on that damage early. Well, a little later in the round. Putting JB at death's door, techs the throw, anticipating it. So we're not going to be put into Loop City.
All right. There we go. There's that level 2. That should be game if you're able to get that wall splat.
Yeah, but look at this. JB, for some reason, giving Arrow all this space. Going to set up the win. And there it is. Checkmate situation. All right, he takes advantage of it this time around. Okay, good game 1 so far, though. A little bit of back and forth here and there. JB able to clutch it out. The win's on his side.
The wind, starting off really sky, well. Everything. Oh. Even the footwear choice for Rashid, everything. That character's got everything going for him.
Tech the throw. Good block. Nice spinning mixer as well, but it does let Arrow get out of the corner. He decides that DPing is the way to keep themselves in this round. He's looking for the next hit, as is JP, and, well, JB gets it first.
Very nice. Very nice. Very clean. Keeping these combos clean, ending off well. All to build up that level 2. Oh, okay.
All right. Level 1, actually. Arrow just wanting to put a little bit damage on the JB. And also, look at that corner carry as well. Nearly putting him there. And there it is. We bait out that spinning mixer. Going to drop this level 1 to add on to that drive gauge damage. Parry. Not going to work out for JB. He tapped it, instantly burned himself out, but Arrow lets him escape the corner. What could have been checkmate now is another opportunity for JB to keep fighting headstrong. Anyone's game, the first full confirmed. JB gets the throw. Arrow. Big chillin'. Oh, same side. I think JB wanted to block cross up there. Arrow goes for the burnout sequence. But there's a gap. JB lets level 3 rip.
Smile for the camera. Clean. Clean those reactions. JB's got him.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Arrow potentially mistimed like their setup and wasn't able to truly string into that level 1, or if there is always just a gap there and JB knew the knowledge or was just option selecting right by mashing out that super, like, all right, if you're trying to do this, well, I can see the super flash, start inputting my own level 3 to beat it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's that matchup knowledge too. If you know something and you know you can get away with it, I mean, go for it.
All right. Arrow yet again pushed into the corner. He busts out that DP in a decent spot. Catches JB with that low fireball of Jury's sweep. Baits the spinning mixer as well. JB not afraid to send it. Might as well try and bank a comeback on a Hail Mary, but you're up 2-0 as well. Maintaining the streak.
I would, you know, if you're up, in my mind, you're up 2-0, you're down around in game 3. Honestly, I'd just take it a little slower. No need to make everything fast, even if you are playing Rashid. There we go.
Good pickup here. JB gonna get the punish counter throw. Welcome to Loop City.
Oh, another one.
Nice tech. Arrow able to escape, but with punishing, got a little too antsy in that corner. Pressing buttons that did not reach, and so now JB sitting here at set point. Arrow, you put up a good fight, but can you get one on the board?
Oh, this is spelling the beginning of the end with that level 2 tornado coming in. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, we got pushed out of it. We're holding parry all the way through. And look at that. Because we were able to absorb so many hits with parry, we had enough drive gauge to afford a drive reversal, ending that level 2 pressure. But JB has Arrow locked up in this corner. Can Arrow find the escape? JB pushes the offense. Frame traps with the throw.
Another one.
Welcome to Loop City. You're guessing for your game.
Another one.
Your side live.
The perfect KO with all those loops.
It's not a matter if, only when. Only when. JB went for 3 immediate throws, and then on the last interaction, did 2 buttons, and then finally 3 was still in range to get that tick throw down, making sure that, you're just taking advantage of the mind game situation that a lot of people aren't really a big fan of in Street Fighter 6. They haven't really been fans of it since Season 1, and they were hoping it would be removed in Season 2, and now, kind of everybody is like, no, they're never going to remove this. They're hoping, Season 3 is on there, but some people are trying to hedge expectations, right? Because you can talk about the system mechanics and like a necessary evil that throw loops are. You got to, you're in the corner. There's got to be a strong reward. The game is primarily strike throw mix up, right? But maybe there's a way to revisit the system mechanics so that Capcom feels like, okay, you know what? We don't need throw loops this powerful if we nerf parries in like, these ways, right? So we'll see what they cook up with it for Season 3.
Yeah, I mean, I hear both sides, that some people want to keep the throw loops or they want to remove them. Me, I think it should be an all or nothing deal. If
I agree.
if all these Shotos have these throw loops and a bunch of other characters don't, there's kind of that disconnect, that comes with some of these characters with those bad matchups. So every character should have them, or they shouldn't be in the game.
I wouldn't mind if all of throw loops sort of had the appearance of Chun-Li's, right? Where she doesn't really get a true throw loop. She can walk up and threaten strike throw on you, right? But if she chooses throw and you choose mash, your mash will beat the throw, right? Like, she does perfectly fine without throw loops. So we'll see what Capcom does. If they want to do something like that, the system mechanics, right, and just, you know, simply nerf frame advantage, or if there's going to be some deeper stuff to it, all right? Like, some people have been talking about, oh, I want to change parrying this way. Like, drive impact is kind of like the one that's fine. They kind of want to see maybe the adjustment to drive reversal in some spots, parry in others.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're nearly, what, 3 years into this game. It's throw loops are getting pretty old. I know a lot of, you know, even if you are a grappler player, we don't want to deal with this. And if you play Honda, we even more don't want to deal with throw loops because it's just another it's another obstacle.
I like it. You always just represent. You just always got to pitch into us Honda plays. I love that you're the ambassador of them, man.
All 7.
Yeah, all 7.
Yeah,
I know one of them. All right, I got one of my scene.
I mean, my the profile picture that everybody sees, I did the artwork on Microsoft Paint. Like that is mine. So I'm always going to represent the big fat players.
Hell yeah, man! And it's more beautiful than any AI image possible out there. That's just human expression. I mess with
human
you, man.
expression.
I mess with you.
No, but like, that's what you got to do if you like your character so much. Draw it. Get a pen, paper, Microsoft Paint, get it out there.
I want this to be a trend on like FGC Twitter. You know, just like, you know, enough about this argument about we should change this, nerf that. Just like, everybody draw your main. Like,
draw your main, or
draw your main, post it, you know, and then we can all cry when, like, you know, Hungry Click. Is that the name? I'm choking on the name right now, but y'all know. It's that one artist that comes on out, draws that artwork when a big event happens, stuff like that. I think it's Hungry Click. Yeah, someone correct me. Someone confirm. We should get back to this match. Max Sama took a pretty clean game 1.
Yeah.
Wet Kunai with a nice level 1 anti-air. Bring him back. Drive reversal on Wake Up. All right. Max Sama not wanting to hold any of that corner pressure.
All right. Yep. It's Bison. Yeah.
Mine's on ya. Take the plus frames. Look for a shimmy. Wet Kunai, though. Keeping chill. Nice combo. And a shimmy as well. Okay. Taste of your own medicine there, Max Sama. You try and you bite.
It's only fitting that both these characters lay out bait, and they're fishing for anything. We're cool again. All right, what else we got? Oh, Cannon Spike interrupts the scissor kick. Weird interaction, and that should be game 2. Sorry. That should be game 2.
Yeah, game 2 going right on over to Wet Kunai. It's our first 1-1 scoreline of the night, y'all. No more 3-0s. Okay, the brackets are heating up.
A 40 MR difference, but I mean, after you hit 2000 MR plus, it honestly does not matter. Everybody knows what they're doing with their character, at least they should. But yeah, this is pretty equally matched, which is what we always like to see.
Was able to do a little look up on the side. It is Hungry Clicker. That's their name as it is. Their Twitter handle is @click_burgundy. It's that account, y'all. If you want to see some high quality, yo, I'm seeing Akuma pulling up. He's got like the sickest pose, and he's holding a hitbox.
Oh my god.
He's just sitting there like, I'm here to press.
I'm here to mash, buddy. Let's mash. Mash. Oh, yep.
Oh, Max Sama actually sponsored by Oni. Neo's own organization. Oni making a lot of good pickups right here. And Max Sama putting on a good show with this Bison so far. Back throw. Trying to option select right between like blocking a reversal or a mash and wanting to input throw. So we do give up the corner for that little bit of safety. Kunai, oh, not quite able to get that whiff punish. Just a little shy of a good punk impression.
Yeah, I mean, what can I say about this matchup? I mean, what I can say about the characters, they're both fast. Their drive rushes are both fast. I always wonder what it would be like to play a character that was like, that had normal speed. I never really got around to that. After you play Geef and Honda, it's like, I like the damage versus the speed, but you know what both these characters are capable of.
All right, good. So we can't spike it off of me. Another one.
Another one. All right. Oh, and you're gonna get burned out. Yep, level 3, popping it right here, getting that damage so close to the wall as well. That wall splat's coming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, or not.
Yeah, unnecessary, right? We saw that we got that initial hit there, but that would have been the mind game, right? Max Sama trying to think, okay, when do I go for this wall splat? Because Wet Kunai had full super gauge, so could have busted out with like a level 1, a level 3 in order to deal with that drive impact, but we'll see how this one goes. Max Sama able to go up 2-1 in the set. Wet Kunai getting this initial blow. Pretty low on drive gauge, though. Max Sama with that drive reversal, which they've liked using in a couple situations, right? They saw the hooligan come and said, I don't want to hold none of this, so just get off of me, please.
This one is like, get the damage in and then go back in for more. And then it's just back and forth, back and forth.
Viral arrow here.
Scissor kick there. I mean, oh my god.
Punch her right in the face, and then even then a little bit of delay caught Wet Kunai double guessing their defense. We trade. The mine disappears, though, because Bison took a hit. So here we go. Mike Sama again with the counter hit, able to close up that round. Just one more, and he'll be able to advance on 3-1. Let's see. We got the Oni fans in the chat right now. Oni Smoke pulling up. Max Sama looking like Goat Sama.
Ooh. Nice bait, nice bait. Now you're in the corner. What you gonna do? We got a throw. We got another one. Nope.
No, not yet.
There.
It's Neo's boss. Y'all, Neo's boss is in that chat. That's OD. He's all looking through here. Crouch medium kick from Wet Kunai catches Max Sama's ankles. That's okay, Wet Kunai. Are you a heel? Are you a spoiler? Do you get your motivation by hearing people cheer for the other guy and saying, "Oh, they'll go quiet"? I got that energy, man. I got that energy. I found that energy like traveling to Canada, playing in Dragon Ball Fighters like year 1. There's one dude making one hell of a loser's run. His whole crew cheering for him. And I was like, oh, no. He's losing to me, though.
Yeah, I'm going to end your run. Your road ends here.
Tears are delicious. That's what I've come to conclude. Oh, hooligan.
But Wet Kunai wants to take this to Game 5. It would be the first Game 5 of the night. Oh, and they do it. Oh, all right. Level 1. Nice.
Okay, yeah, you know, saving us a little bit of time watching the level 3 animation. Wet Kunai takes us to our first game of 5. The script, ladies and gentlemen, we have held it back for far too long. Is Wet Kunai pulling up from Brooklyn. Going to be taking on Max Sama in a Game 5 situation. Max Sama out from Rochester, actually, so they might have had opportunities to run into each other before. But let's see how this plays out. I need FG Combo to finish their, like, site update because I want to just have all the information about the players right here. Oh, he's far away? Heard. I don't know my New York neighborhoods that well, you know? I visited once. That was for the League of Legends World Championship back like 9 years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, I live in New Jersey, so I mean, we got Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, and then we got Staten Island.
yeah. No, I just saw that perfect parry. I thought Wet Kunai missed it. Like I swear I saw the parry a couple of frames before and actually like intercepted with that. But oh my gosh, nice whiff punish there. Wet Kunai sitting up here looking to take our first scripted set of the night. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Crouch medium kick though. Max Sama says, no, we're not to that final game, final round territory just yet. Oh, there's going to be mad damage, M1.
Oh, no. Here it comes. We got the bomb planted. What you going to do now? Oh. Ooh,
Clutch perfect parry.
Swapped. Okay. Oh.
Back dashing to throw, not able to punish. Oh, and now we're in burnout. This is spooky. And yeah, we don't have the reversal out and about, but we're also, I think, kind of okay here, right? Like, Wet Kunai doesn't have the damage to get the kill. But here's the positioning. Can we fight our way out of this corner?
Oh, wow. All right, back throw. Yep. Oh, that's game. If you finish the combo. No!
Oh my god, what a commentator's curse!
No.
You said if! You said if, though. I gotta give you that one. You said if. You said if, but you know what? Oni's watching. Oh, but Wet Kunai goes for the OS. Getting that reversal buffered when they saw that green. Pulling on up. Yo, if this is not a true string, I bust out with a reversal, and I'm going to catch you. I'm going to kill you in front of your boss. In front. He shot him in front of the boss. You're going to have the whole entire Oni army, the Oni Mafia, coming after you now, Wet Kunai. Okay?
Oh, man. We got to... Who's the first one to put a 25 bounty on this dude's head to eliminate him from bracket? We got any of those here tonight? I mean, how many from the Oni crew do we have currently watching?
That's a good question. Yo, Oni people, self-report in chat. We know we got Neo here. We got Smoke here. But I want to see even more people pull on up. I want to see everybody supporting in here. Uh-oh, I heard something in Discord. Oh!
So we got 2 Oni members in the bracket, Max Sama and Carcinus, and the boss in the chat. So there's totally no pressure to run a great bracket and for the players to make top 8. Totally none at all. Like, you know, we chilling, I guess, right?
Yeah, we chilling, you know.
I kind of want to look at all the brackets and what's going on, who's moved on, and
yeah, take a gander. I think we're almost wrapping up all the winner side of pools. It's just a matter of getting all those losers games caught up as well. Like White Kunai just got out of pools over Max Sama right into top 32. Boost Lee did so over Feisty as well. Yeah, we're gonna see Boost a little bit later. Duel Kevin got out. Lazy Boredom got out. Paladin, of course, got out as well. Alex ... 3-0 Thunder Delangus, though. Hold up.
Whoa.
That's some spicy right there. Carcinus was able to get out on winner's side. So did Petrified. Knuckle Deuce playing to get out as we speak. Of course, so did Punk. But this is also in Punk's pool, this match between Sigma Male and Bisida. B-S-I-D-A.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sounds
all right, we got a matchup as old as my dad, probably.
Akuma? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
crouch medium kick.
Akuma Ken. It's one of those matchups where it's if it rains, it pours. I mean, someone's going to get massively injured in this matchup.
Nice tech on the throw. Odie Hadoken. Stand medium kick, and with a counter hit, we're actually able to get that standing light kick link as well. We get the shimmy just out of range. Bisida going to be able to tie up our first game. The final round. Both sides with full super meter, of course.
I guess the staring contest of first one to do damage breaks it, and there we go, pulling out that level 3 at the end of the combo.
Yeah, wanting to do a grip of damage to Bisida, but also to regenerate that low drive gauge. Sigma Male was down to like their last bar of it, and so now they're able to completely flip the drive gauge situation. And Bisida, I mean, you're up against some of the best fireballs in the game. This is Akuma. He's rapid firing. He's got the Uzi.
Couldn't get a single fireball out. Just interrupted over and over.
Ken really bought like a sling and a stone to a gunfight. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Akuma's just letting them rip, and Ken's like, hold up. Let me just hold up.
Oh, man.
Good throw tech.
Oh,
big. And we're close to the corner, so we don't even have to spend the drive gauge, but you dropped the Shoryuken. Maybe it was a timing thing. Maybe they did the wrong version of it. I'm not entirely sure, but Bisida still in a good spot, able to stabilize after that drop, and now Sigma Male. Let's see some Sigma defense. Never mind, Sigmas, just take it to the face. Say, listen, punch me out.
Punch me out. Yeah, I mean, for me, this is like these two, you know, what is it, archetype or whatever, of characters is probably my least favorite to watch and commentate over just because of all this silly stuff going on. But you know what? These two are making it very entertaining.
Yeah, I have to respect all the air options Akuma had. Good throw. Perfect little parry there, but we whiffed the standing roundhouse, and so now Bisida under duress. The Sigma Male is pushing Ken all the way into this corner. Yo, I see you, Floki. Welcome on in. And the Mike X. Hell yeah, Mike X. Crouch medium kick. Floki, thank you for claiming that code. Let me double check actually where that Matcherino is at. think I just closed that stream. Hold up. Not that stream, but... Oh, damn, we still got so many codes left. Okay, y'all. Okay, 21 out of 50 remain, y'all. I need you to get them gone. Understand me?
Almost 50%?
Yeah, it's still good. Still good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I think people got a little, you know, lackadaisical, right, when Free Run was gracious enough to donate 50 bucks to it. Also, Jamaica able to drop $6 as well on top of their claiming of the code.
We might see a demon.
Yo, that would be hype. I'm here
Well,
for it.
he has low enough health so that we could see it. Oh no, that's it. Oh,
That was what you
no.
would have said. That was commentator curse. That was commentator curse as hell, my man.
As I said,
Not only that, we didn't get it. Not only that, we didn't get the raging demon. I hate it here.
That's all right.
You're a
That's
real
all right.
commentator now, M1. Congratulations, you're born with the curse. You've passed the rites.
I've graduated the test.
There was nothing left I could teach you.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Yeah. Crazy that damage.
Really good spot right here.
Just from 2 crouching medium punches and the rest of the skilly stuff.
All right, yeah, there we go. I'm
no.
seeing chat consuming codes like crazy. We get that admin flame, chasing down that backdash, and again, Basitta's trying to walk out some of this pressure. I like the awareness for both of them, seeing how low that perfect parry was. So Sigma goes for the jump, trying to bait out throw, but Basitta just chills, saying, okay, I don't really have anything here. But Sigma Male finds the next hit, closes out that round, crouching medium kick. Welcome to Street Fighter 6. Sakuma
Yeah.
looking good in this engine. Oh, God.
Lionheart Akuma over here. That. Oh, the overhead. Oh no.
Oh, you try to push it.
I'm not
Try to
gonna
get a
say
little
anything,
too close.
But okay,
Nah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's closing it out.
Ugh, look at how they massacred my boy, said the Ken main. But Sigma Male, said the Ken main. I'm up front, but I'll be honest. Granted, I haven't touched Street Fighter 6 in months. I've been focused on a lot of other things, like, you know, commentary, personal life stuff.
Yeah, no, that's
So-
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, right, and, you know, like Dragon Ball, still core of my love for the FGC, so I'm always driving on that one. I was getting rocked in ranked today. I will be upfront about that one. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not in a happy place. Let me chill.
Yeah, I'm yeah. I still go to my locals, support your locals. But you know, there's some days where I'm like, hey, maybe I could take a week off. Maybe I could just rest the mental. Enough with the mind games for a little bit. Mike X playing Honda. Hold on. Maybe we got something.
I think your message is spreading, my good lord.
Oh,
He's pulling up with a Honda. And he's going indeed. Okay, all right. He's having some fun.
Let me make this a little spicy. Is this against JB?
Oh my god.
Oh, it is.
against JB. Yo.
All right. If Mike X wins this set, I'll add $30 to the pot.
Okay, he's putting his money where his Honda is, y'all. We got, a little bit of a Matcherino on the line here. Is M1 going to donate $30 to the Matcherino? It's all in Mike X's huge sumo hands. Let's get it on.
100 MR. Oh no, this dude has more patience than me. 'Cause I don't play Honda.
He's got a higher MR than JB's Rashid, bro. Hold up a
Yeah.
minute. That's spicy.
Nah, Mike X, you've been to Japan. Has he play? Okay, no, he is playing like me. I just must suck.
He's like, well, show me the secrets. Just be better. I see.
Just be better.
Hate to see it.
2 forward dashes and a grab.
I mean, hey, if you can do it, might as well do it, right? Winner of this will take on the winner of Punk and Sigma Male. We just got to see play a bit earlier. As we got pretty much our entire winner side of top 32 is filled out, so we're just basically letting loser's side of those pools catch up. As I don't see a single person out of loser's side of pools yet. Y'all are sweating down there.
Nice. Oh, the punish.
Okay, Mike. Okay, Mike.
I don't mind that combo. Yeah, no, that combo was good. I know he could have done.
You want to say something
else.
about it, though? I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, he could have just done crouching light punch into level 1. It probably would have killed. There's always that risk with the drive mechanics that you drop. Oh,
Ooh.
you are gone.
Gone
Headbutt.
indeed.
To level 1. Okay, nope. Straight into the
Make him
level
watch.
3.
Make him watch.
Make him watch.
Make a statement.
This ring of fire is your doom. Taking game 1, Mike X. All right. I like that.
All right, we are 2 games away from $30 being donated into the pot. Let's see if we can get there. Also, big shout out to Mistohan 2000 for joining the stream. Welcome to the Duel Academy. Thank you so much for the follow. As JB is trying to corral this very unexpected character from Mike X, but you know what? It's super fitting that we got you on tonight for this M1.
I mean,
We might need a lot of your expertise to break down Mike X's actions.
this is probably the only Honda we are going to see tonight. I mean, I don't know if they did a secret patch or something while I was asleep, because I don't know why I'm seeing Mike X playing the Honda. I'm used to seeing Mike X play Shotos like Luke or Ken or Akuma, but this is a good change.
Good because it fits your agenda.
A little bit, but...
Oh, okay, JB. Okay, chill, dog. Chill. I know it's a corner circle input, but good God, man. Don't have to be that quick with it. I actually got a theory about why Mike X might be messing around with Honda, outside of, him just, telling us, but a little more on that later as JB gets a massive opening here with the Winds of Yasar.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh. Yep. Chop, Tepo slap. Oop, doing the combo. Good. I like it.
Yeah, now Mike X has that buff on. JB trying to control the air movement. Mike X trying to intercept that jump, but JB able to avoid all those. We
no.
wake up with the level 3. Oh, the critical art! Give him a hug!
That's death. I mean, that's...
Oh, yeah. Yo, man. Right in the belt buckle, bro.
Right in the belt buckle. I've yet to see some fierce car cancel action, but I'm waiting for it with that sumo stomp.
Nice spinning mixer. Able to anti-air there. I mean, that's actually a really perfect tool for Rashid in this matchup, right? The fact that he's got a version of spinning mixer that goes straight up in the air. So when, Honda's right there above him, and that's dead spot for a lot of other characters, Rashid just able to say, nah, my skies, get out of there.
I mean, just because I know the matchup... Oh, that's death. Fun fact, if you do light sumo butt slam and whatever Rashid you're playing, doesn't matter. If they do not time that vertical DP, it will punish counter the Rashid. So JB's timing has to be on point. Oh,
So it's even more impressive that he's able to pull that off.
yeah.
Yeah. And it looked like he had a reversal input there, but I wonder if Mike X crossed it up by going for the side swap.
Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Oh, there we go. That's what we like to see.
Yeah,
Or maybe
JB
it's just
jumping
me,
back.
but...
It's the royal we, all right? Listen, if you want to see it, bet, so do I. I support my co-commentators, all right? Oh, okay, Mike
I
X.
do appreciate that. All right, Mike X, all right. I'm curious, because I do not remember what Mike X's controller is. Because he's playing Classic, so... Nope, okay. Well, I guess this is, every Honda's worst nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the timing. JB has it. Zycles, nah. Mike is doing the Lord's work. Nice. Ooh. Oh, don't do level 3 here. Oh. Damage is nice, but if JB even gets a single combo in, gonna be able to build up that level 2. Oh, it's almost there.
All right, but now we are in burnout. Mike X trying to corner JB. A couple of these headbutts are reaching. And
Oh, nice!
Takes to the skies to jump over the cyclone. That was so clean. Mike X, one more.
One more. 30 doubloons get added to the... Oh, no. That happens. Whiffing the... Nice. Oh,
and he
okay.
just
Wow,
goes.
interesting. Oh, my God.
Think that was intentional? Think that was a misinput? Like, I think Mike X is getting a little spicy.
I think that might have been a misinput, but that was... That's aura right there. That's the same thing if you were to just walk up to your opponent not doing anything. Like the disrespect. Yeah, but JB's on point. I will point out... Oh, nice. I will point out, I don't think I've seen raw light butt slam. I think I've only been seeing the heavy version, and that one's much easier to use that spinning mixer.
Oh, parry, nice backdash on the throw, but not able to get the initial hit, but we do get another opportunity, so Mike X will cash out some damage, gets the stocks.
There we
it
go,
is.
that's what I like to see.
Oh, it's finally coming out, and now JB, he's in burnout. Mike X gonna try and take advantage of that all the way through. A little. That was ambitious. You got that slow-moving DI trying to run in from full screen to get that one. JB being proactive, jumps out of the way, puts Mike X into burnout now. Oh, the bombs!
No! Oh, it just didn't have the...
Oh, that little frame kill of a dash forward, too, to get a frame trap even after there to bait Mike X in. And now it's another Game 5 situation with Mike X's Honda, and he's sticking all the way through with Sumo.
Just didn't have the timing to input that level 3. That happens to me all the time.
No throw to scoop.
Great damage. Oh.
Nice anti-air.
Nice anti-air. Clean.
Yeah, I mean, Mike X controlling this airspace beautifully. JB finally goes for a little change in their jump trajectory, but alas, it comes a bit too late. Mike X has already established so much damage on, doesn't even need the super to secure this perfect. Okay, Mike X, one more round, and then money is back in the Matcherino.
Money is... Yeah, that's... Oh, here we go. Very plus. Oh, this might be it right here. One wrong move and... Oh. Yep,
Okay.
well, this is where Honda does not shine in the corner. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, he was able to backdash there. He was trying to jump out or something like that. He got caught by that jump, but even after his first attempt to escape, didn't work out for him.
Yes, there we go.
Pop off king, pop off king. Pop off king, and now pull up that Matcherino. Ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Let me get
Y'all about to see that 64 jump up.
Going right there.
Neo, you're my goat. Oh my god. Neo, you're my
This
goat.
tournament is paused until this money is added. Where is this $30? I want to see. Oh, I didn't even claim a code for my own tournament. That's crazy.
Damn, exposed, caught in 1080p, because that's what we stream on Twitch.
Wait. No, nope. Right here. Yep.
Okay, you there? Okay.
Oh, I see the 30. Okay, yeah, we good.
There you go. You already know I'm good for it. I'm good for it.
Hey!
That's what I want to see. I want to see more of that Honda action.
Let's go.
Oh my, that is so sick. I love to see it. Goddamn. All right.
Real quick, Twitch ad, and then we will continue. As always, appreciate you guys being here.
No problem.
Let's have our commentators yap for something for 2 minutes. While we get wait for Spaceboy to enter the lobby and continue.
Right. So like
New Jersey representative.
hell yeah. So like one thing I was sort of like I alluded to earlier in that set actually, right? You were like, well, why is Mike X like playing Honda? I usually see him on Shoto and stuff like that. Well, when a game's been out for several years, sometimes you get bored with the gameplay, right? You get like stale with it because you play it so much, you see it, and so like it becomes repetitive for you, and sometimes you just need to deviate like a little bit from it, right? So maybe for the sake of just having fun with the game, right? Like, okay, well, the patch, we don't know when the patch is coming, that's going to change the game, right? So maybe I'm just going to play something different, take me outside of like my usual archetype. Maybe it could be something for like just learning, just like, hey, I want to approach the game from a different perspective, right? Like, what's life like without a DP, anti-air, without a fireball for neutral, right? Sometimes that can be like an informative experience to try and, shape you into having more skills to develop even further as a player. So there could be a couple of reasons for it. I know Mike X would, if he's happy to elaborate in the chat, he's more than happy to. But I think it's like, let me do something different. Let me have fun with this. Let me play like the sumo guy, mess around, see if I can be cracked with him too. And who knows what skills he could pick up from Honda that he could maybe like integrate into his own game plan with some other characters, right? Like there's some lessons you learn by branching out that help you reevaluate the way that you play characters that you have been playing for a while, right? It's one of the reasons I think I try to shake things up from time to time when it comes to my own playing. So
yeah, I mean it's just for me. I've been playing this character for a little over a year. I mean, I played Geef for a long time, and I was like, I got sick of him, and I just swapped to Honda, and I've yet to hit that 2,000 barrier. So watching someone who I never seen play Honda before be well over 2100 MR is that's humbling.
Yeah, but you also shouldn't let that like discourage you, right? Like, because you gotta like appreciate like the reasons Mike X is doing that is the way that he's playing the game and the system mechanics through that character, right? And so you can look to him and maybe pick up on some things like, okay, well, I would have done this. Why did he do that, right? So there's just means that you got someone else that you can look towards to try and break through your own barriers, right? And hell, maybe you going on like some other little trip, right, playing another character might broaden your horizons. If you came back to Honda, maybe you'd have a couple tweaks to your gameplay that'd help you level up too. So a couple of different ways to look at it, man. I know it can be a little like, damn, why is he good at everything, man? I've been doing this for X. It's like, well, yeah, he plays like, how many hours does Mike X put into this game, man? These pros have so much time to invest in this game that, they make everybody look good because that's the players themselves, yeah?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's just surprising. It's like I know he's good. He's really good. It's just
cool.
After watching him play, I mean, I don't know what I could do. That's his reactions are clearly better though. That's the only thing that caught me off because like all the combos he's doing, I'm normally doing those. So
yeah, well, and sometimes, right, it's not about the combo game, right? Because especially at this point in a game's lifestyle, a game like Street Fighter, everyone's combos, they're going to look the same, more or less, because we're all doing the optimal stuff. But it's going to come down to, like, player expression, player skill level, decision-making. Those are going to be the things that are going to distinguish people from, like the GOATs from, strong players, good players. So,
yeah.
Either way. You can tell that we're just trying to find anything to talk about because, Mai's on screen and, as you said earlier, M1, like, this is the match character you don't want to watch.
This is the kind of character that you do laundry to. I mean, I don't...
do laundry to?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, get your iron out. We don't, it's like the radio, basically. Just take away the
that's
vision.
crazy because I could argue that at some point she will be my laundry. I bought one of those like full body pillows out of Texas Showdown from Haku Ramen, right? I got the my one out there. Just like, looked at my girlfriend. Yo, babe, can I get this? She approved.
I mean, it's a choice, but I can't knock it. I can't knock it.
We gotta find her a husband, a husbando pillow, right? She's gotta get her male thirst trap, and then we'll be even Stevens.
Yeah.
She needs her other boyfriend. I got my other girlfriend. That's what we joke.
I'm really, really struggling with just watching this, but I mean, it's all right.
No, it's all right. Spaceboy actually showing that they like to play with those stocks, right? We're seeing some really early level 1s coming out to get those, you know, buffed up special moves. We got 3 left in the chamber. Make it 2 now. Closing the gap in there. Let's get the launch right here.
That overhead's really good. I mean, when I was first playing the game, when my did come out, I'm like, huh, that's an overhead. Doesn't really look like an overhead. It kind of just looks like.
I kind of see it, like that little elbow drop, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Standing medium kick for the punish counter. Okay, interesting.
It might just be optimal. I don't know. Yeah, Space Boy did used to play Terry. I don't know if still do. Goes to plenty of the New Jersey locals, which is always nice to see. But yeah, that's gonna be.
Oh, Space Boy drop Terry.
Yeah, I think so. I can't really tell.
Yeah, Neo's dropping me the info right here. I trust Mr. Neo right there. Bison Mai, I can see that. Oh, but little drop from Colibri. I actually want to peep where Colibri came out of. They came out of Pool 4 with Space Boy. And then, okay, they beat out the Fat Manatee.
Oh,
they get in here. Not my boy, the Fat Manatee, man.
Yeah,
I love rooting for Fat
that's
Manatee.
my homie right there. I mean,
right, no, man. I love me some Fat Manatee. But Colibri, okay, I want to see you step up. Trying a couple of blows right here. Going for those forward heavy punches. Not able to get anything there, but another perfect parry. A Space Boy demonstrating that mastery of the skill. Another short combo into the level 1. And so now this is very scary because Colibri can't use any fireballs, not only because like Space Boy is going to outgun him with those empowered fans, but you got that level 2 on deck as well. So if he sees a fireball coming, Space Boy can just let her rip and punish, but not even at the range where that matters. Colibri will burn himself out. This is a very big investment. We block the drive reversal, but it's safe. We see the DI still able to block.
Wow, okay. Oh, and the DI. That should be it.
Yeah, if Space Boy doesn't fumble this, then yeah, pretty easy. And there we go. The 3-0 for Space Boy. Sending Colibri and the Ryu down into the loser side of the bracket. That is the vibe that we are going on with. So this means Space Boy is going to be taking on Bruce Lee to get into top 8. We got a couple, pretty much the rest of our matches have wrapped up. I think Alex Dot and Carsonis are a little bit behind on the schedule. Let's see who's Neo invited. Oh, he's going to bring in Punk. We're going to get Punk.
Which one?
Yeah, I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. He's in a rank match.
Oh, Punk's like doppelgangers in a rank match.
Oh yeah, because you got the Punk, the one. Actually, you're so right.
It says Punk, bro. It's CFN good with one in the same CFN club and everything. What the fuck?
This is weird. This is real. Yo, Fear and Revolver, thank you for the $1.22 contribution into that match arena. Greatly appreciated, friend. To make it an even $100, we hit the 3-digit mark for our match arena today, y'all. Super proud of that. I want to see that keep on climbing. We're waiting for Punk to show on up. We're going to see how Mike X's Honda is going to perform. Okay, M1. Now I got to ask, if Mike X beats Punk with Honda, which I think I've actually commentated, not with Mike X, but like a Honda beating Punk. I think I might have commentated once. I don't know. I'm having some sort of memory of this. How much money are you putting in?
Honestly, it's not that I don't have it, but I don't think I want to. Although I love the Honda brethren out there, I don't think I want to bet against our current defending Evo champ. So I'm gonna hold off this time around. But normally I'd probably do another 30, but it's not.
No.
It's so because the game you're probably bringing up because there's another Honda that goes by Jewel Man. They and Punk.
Yeah, no, I remember Jewel Man's Honda. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the Honda that got me into playing Honda because I was sick of losing to him in tournament. So that's why I learned Honda originally, and then I got sick of Geef after he got like buffed.
Then he became too cool, too meta. I get that.
A little bit.
I see. You are the low tier strongest soldier fighting the hardest of battles. I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, if they add Hakan to this game and he's bad, I'm still gonna play him. I need a new grappler, Capcom. Stop dropping more Shotos. I don't need to be playing against fireballs, fans, and weird creatures from the Black Lagoon coming from like JP's hands or something. I'm good. I'm good.
That's a grappler plea if I've ever heard one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mess with it. I mess with it. You honest and you wear it on your sleeve. I can give some props to that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this up, y'all. It is our first winners quarterfinal match of the evening. Winner of this qualifies into top 8 on winner's side. Loser has to jump down to play one more set with a whole bunch of sharks. A lot of our pools, loser sides have wrapped up. And y'all, I am seeing some big names down there. That's kind of crazy. Thunder Delangas, like I mentioned earlier, already down there. Kuma, who we saw play earlier. I see Nilo Alchemist, Dual Kevin, Petrified, JB. We saw JB.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Thunder like a couple games in ranked, and I don't know. I wasn't suffering, but it was still very difficult. So I expect Thunder to be in top 8, no problem.
Well, we'll see what's up. Anything can happen in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, Punk is no stranger to fighting Hondas. Honda is that weird character. I think he clipped me one time because of a misinput. But it was all cool. It was all cool. Ooh, you're gonna do level 1 here? Wow. Okay. Yeah. The choices. You know what? I shouldn't even talk about the choices. Mike X is the 2100 MR plus Honda with all those points. So I'm not.
Well, yeah, you mentioned the level 1 there. Were that just to get the damage down? I don't think it would have killed, or do you think it would have killed?
Nah, Kuma maybe, but not.
Yeah, right. So maybe that was the idea, right? Don't spend the level 1 just for that extra bit of damage. I'd rather have like that super resource for later. So, yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, like you're asking the right questions, right? Like look and go, why did he do that instead of what I would have done?
Yeah, I was thinking more of the level 1s. Oh wow. Oh no, he didn't get the heavy kick. Yeah, the level 1's properties of I think it's a hard knockdown super anyway. But like how much time that you give yourself to think about what's the next move, because like okay, you end off with the 100-hand slap, cool, but still need to put in more work. Oh, and that should be game 1 for Punk.
Yeah, Punk playing this pretty cleanly so far. Mike X having a couple opportunities, but once we got put into burnout, actually it was Punk who burned himself out in the combo, excuse me. I'm getting my names and meters cross-eyed up as I'm looking at this screen. There's a point for Punk. Let's take a gander as Punk immediately checking with a crouch jab. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
playing this super clean.
This is not a fun matchup for Honda. I mean, you have Cammy, granted, cannot side switch off of the DP. I don't believe anymore. Nice Oicho throw, which only helps Honda, but it's still not. It's not the best. You need to rely a lot on car cancel in order to car cancel and footsies in order to get what you to get what you want in this matchup. So I mean, if Mike X can exploit Cammy's flaws, he's gonna walk out of here winning this. But
wow, you saw that he was trying to get that, you know, fierce anti-air against Punk, but Punk's jumping normal, actually able to just completely blow that up.
Yep.
Mike X with a reversal level 1, gonna buy himself some relief, but Punk just like that has him back in the corner. Immediate match from Mike X. What a bold strategy that's working out, but there it is, perfect parry. Take this, Honda, right into the corner. Jab, jab, jab. Get the throw. Welcome to Loop City. Not yet.
Oh, okay, yep. Standing medium or standing light kick. Weird kick. Hardly use it.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact that as Mike X is like holding onto his charges, right, when he's crouching with Honda, is that he's waiting for that opportunity, right? Letting Punk get a little hyperactive, letting it, you know, Mike X just sitting there waiting to, he's like, okay, now I'm going to bust out with like the butt slam, right? And actually, because of that patience, he's able to get the final hit and take us to a game 2 against Punk, Evo champions, Cammy.
Yeah, this is, oh, there we go, that OD headbutt. Yeah, unfortunate, just, there's a lot about Honda that they could, you know, fix, like not being able to throw his headbutts, because that's really goofy.
Let's see here, though. Punk able to get the round here pretty cleanly. I like that he had this like little bit of counterplay to like the cross-up butt slam where he dashed forward, getting out of range and then was still in range to get the whiff punish on it. So nice little.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Oh, and timing is everything. That heavy butt slam, you could just read it. Oh, nice level 1. You could get that sumo spirit off.
Now we're chilling. Look for the next opportunity.
I want to point out, I don't mean to interrupt you. I have yet to see a single stop sign out of Mike X, which is jumping heavy punch. It is really good. I guess this is what playing the grounded game means. Oh, and the card cancel backfires because Cammy is fat. Sorry, fast.
I was gonna say, like, damn, you really just call her fat? Like, I'm getting, what part of her is fat? Tell me, like, you know.
Oh,
where are your eyeballs looking? Like, I'm curious. Anyway, Punk.
Oh man.
Gonna clean that one up. Yeah, Punk
able to. You don't have to do Honda like that. You don't have to do him like that.
Oh no, you didn't have to do Cammy like that, man. She felt offended. Like, really? That's coming from you?
That's fair. under that toga, he's got a gut with muscle. All right, it's not the same.
Oh. Here we go.
Back to Honda's weakest spot, the corner.
All right, we're pushing on through. Butt slam. Going for a little slower one. Punk try to get that perfect parry. We're seeing so many parries. Mike X is starting to introduce the command throw element into it. Do it again!
Yeah. Do it again.
Can I get another servant?
See that Oicho throw. Cooking, Mike.
Oh!
Okay. Well, as I said that.
Nice anti-air with the head.
Oh,
we went for the OD.
The Hail Mary OD Oicho throw, and you're gonna be put into the corner. This is looking like could be game right here.
Oh, but Punk tries to jump with the air-to-air, and the scramble. Punk finds the jabs. We'll be able to connect. Has to invest another level 1, so Punk at a pretty big super deficit, but honestly, starting off a round with a half a bar, he's probably gonna be able to build to a level 3 by the end of this round to get the killing blow onto Mike X. But we'll see how the gauge is actually spent. Nice little punish counter. We're just going to get that Sumer Spirit online.
Yeah, for those not familiar with Honda in this game, he is reliable on all of his gimmicks. And that's unfortunate because he could really be, wow, very clean. Your health is so low, but it's Punk, so the comeback is, you could almost see it coming from a mile away.
All right, and now we're in throw loop territory, so Mike X has to make the correct guesses. The drive rush, normal, going to catch a jump out attempt from Mike X. He's holding, building up that charge, threatening it, as Punk is just waiting for any opportunity, but it's Mike X who gets it. He's going to have the jump. Nothing, no meter necessary in terms of supers for Mike X to claim that round, so both sides going to have access to their level 3s and critical arts.
There's the stop sign. That might be the only time we see it. Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh, my God, Punk. How did you know? How did you know to jump and dive kick right then and there? Recovering time. Oh, he was ready!
Yeah. You know what? I fully grasp what I understand about Mike X's gameplay. He's playing a more conservative sumo without spending a whole lot of meter unless he gets that full damage. This kills even with the Honda health. Yeah.
Yep. He is down, and Punk will send Mike X's Honda into loser's side, and thus Punk will also qualify into the top 8 winners semifinal, and he is going to be awaiting the winner of Boost, Lee, and Space Boy. That could very well be our next set. We're also going to be seeing Lazy Boredom and Paladin Throwdown, and the Knuckle Dew is just waiting on Carsonist and Alex to finish their set. And then Knuckle Dew will play the winner of that match. Taking a gander at the Matcherino. All the codes have been claimed, y'all. We got some amazing donations in. That is why we were sitting at $100 even in cash. But y'all, I want to see it blow up, all right? You like you like Punk, you like Knuckle Dew, you like any of these guys who are fighting for top 8 right now, I want to see you donate. I want to see you bet on your horses in this race, all right? That's what I would love to see. Now, we're going to be seeing our next stream match. It's going to be Lazy Boredom with the Marisa and Paladin, Ryu's strongest soldier. Let's go.
Yeah, Ryu's strongest, and I would say, like, when it comes to age, he's the youngest and best Ryu I've seen, but there's that Ryu, I'm forgetting his name, is that Capcom Cup, took second place.
Spacing on it too, but Ashogek, not quite able to find it. Crouching light kick is going to catch Paladin. Able to get out of that burnout situation. Not really suffering a whole lot, but he's very quickly barreling towards it again just to exude some pressure with his OD moves and the drive rushes. Lazy Boredom now in throw mix territory.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, Marissa's definitely an interesting character. She has her great matchups. Honda would be one of them, but I don't actually know how she does against Ryu.
Yeah, I mean, she's got a couple like anti-Shoto tools, right? You know, like she's got like the Superman punch that's going to be able to go through those fireballs, but might be a little harder to use against Ryu with how quick his fireballs are. And Paladin going to quickly make work of Lazy Boredom here with a level 3.
Yes, the Ryu I was referring to, chat has told me it is Blaz. Yes.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Both sides trading. Paladin with these crouch medium kicks, like this, the block strings that he's doing is putting him at these ranges where the challenges that Lazy Boredom is trying to swing with, just barely whiffing.
Oh, wow. Nice input maybe?
Possibly, but we had a pretty good input right there for Paladin. Running a little bit of offense, jumps uncontested. That is one weakness of Marissa, right? Like her anti-airs do leave a little bit to be desired. Oh, we're swinging.
Yeah, again, this is another character where she lacks in, you know, being fully fleshed out. Plenty of damage can be dished out.
34, I've never heard that, but why do I completely understand what you mean when you tell me that Blaz plays Ryu, others play Ryu? That's crazy.
Huh. Is this one way to put it?
Yo, TNS Southpaw Flash, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Duel Academy. Lazy Boredom, getting that huge Marisa damage in there. Crazy enough, Paladin is actually in kill range with the right starter for Lazy Boredom, especially with that drive gauge regenerating as we speak. And I have to say that. That's crazy. I know it's like, thank you so much. That's a cute pun. Autism, welcome to the Duel Academy. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, okay. Just caught him.
Yeah, kind of zoned out after that stomp for a little bit. I'm like, okay, I guess that works. But, yeah.
Oh, I like this, actually. Lazy Boredom starting to use a little bit more of that Gladius, right? And because Paladin is, you know, sometimes using that donkey kick of Ryu's, right? We're able to armor through that big chunky hit to poke right on back. But now that's why you see Paladin go for the Hashogeki, right? For that multi-hitting property to shred through Lazy Boredom's armor. And now they get our Denjin charge. Full launch right in here. Not enough for the kill. Overhead, meaty enough to link afterwards. Clean setup from Paladin.
Clean. A good Ryu action out of Paladin as usual. Oh my.
Wake up DI, is that what I heard? Might have been an attempt at a drive reversal that wasn't input correctly.
Maybe it won't.
Or it was the armor. No, I think the armor would have been able to work, but...
Maybe it was a charged Gladius punch?
Mm.
Oh, nice
perfect parry. Oh, we dropped the drive rush combo, though. That's why you saw the parry and into nothing. And yeah, off of that drop, Paladin going to be able to quickly side swap, confirm the round, end game number 3 with the level 3.
Nice. Right. Watch your toes. You're going to get put into a combo, the spin cycle. Oh.
Okay, we tech. Get the big launch right here. Ugh! And yeah, we heard Paladin go for the perfect parry against that jump in, but with Lazy Boredom reading it and going for empty throw. Now Paladin is in burnout. Gets him off, started well. Yo, that was ambiguous. I kind of got hit too. I think Lazy Boredom thought a cross-up was coming.
Oh, timing's just not there. Oh.
Oh, but we jump over because it's a projectile. So smart from Lazy Boredom, actually, going for that as a meaty in order to call Paladin out. That was pretty clean.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, there's no way the whole cow jumps over the moon situation except with the projectile. Oh my god, the damage.
You see that? Yeah, you see that cute little setup that Lazy Boredom did, right? Whiffing that normal to make Paladin think a meaty was coming, and then we still were able to recover in time to threaten with that command throw. That was pretty sneaky stuff. Lazy Boredom goes with the chip out. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, pull out your scripts and read along as we watch another Game 5 at the Duel Academy!
Game 5! Old man versus muscle mommy. Match of the century.
Can't believe that's your subtitle for this fight. That's amazing.
That's about it. That's all I got. Nice. Will be
You see Rio trying to say Marissa's name. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Ooh. Nice. Man, just on point.
Nice block. But now you're in burnout. You're under duress. Paladin just going for all the plus frames he can find. Keeps the combo simple as well. It's now set point for Paladin. Can Lazy Boredom take us to a final game, final round? The Superman punch off to a great start. Scoop him with the command throw. Oh, the target combo causing Lazy Boredom to whiff. Paladin gets a little bit of a punish, and he's able to get himself out of that corner. Let's see if Lazy Boredom can steal that momentum back, now with a jumping.
Nice donkey kick.
Oh, look at this. Just shredding through Paladin's drive gauge, but we get the jump out of the corner. Now Paladin says, I'm not locked in here with you. Nice escape. No punish. We tried too long. And the throw
the
as
back
well.
throw.
Lazy Boredom letting it slip away.
Corner.
Oh my god, no. Quick, play guess the elo. You will not believe that these two are master ranking. Oh, the reset as well. That was scummy. I love it. Final game. Final round. All the time. Let's go.
Meeting in the skies. Oh, I would have used the level 3. Get the burnout at least.
Yeah, I think Lazy Boredom wants a bigger hit with it.
Yeah, but Ryu.
But, you know, maybe your decision was the right one.
Yeah, even Ryu with one bit of drive gauge is a dangerous Ryu.
True. Throw. Lazy Boredom being pushed all the way through, but there it is. Wake up, Gladius! Able to armor through that forward fierce. Paladin now has to make every right play. Gets caught. Not enough to die. We go for the jump and the counter hit on the jump in as well. Marisa is able to take it in the hands of Lazy Boredom. Paladin sent down to loser's side. And okay, this bracket's getting spicy. So far, we confirmed Punk with the Cammy, and you know who knows what Punk will play, but Cammy. And now Lazy Boredom with Marisa in our top 8 today. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the less duplicates we have in top 8, the better. Yeah. The worst thing you could see in any tournament is seeing like 6 Kens in top 8. So this is a good.
Now, listen, I was there on the ground level with release lab coat and Dragon Ball. Man. You're gonna have to do harder than that to scare me, man. Like I
don't know. 7 out of 8 characters in the top 8 being my. Whoo! Ooh, that is.
Neo's saying the truth in there. Welcome, respectfully. I play. My Space Boy Miles. Nah, man. No. I'm actually curious what a comparable character to Lab Coat would have actually would actually be, just because I feel like the reason she was top tier in that game at the time of her release. I don't know all of my fighting games. I don't know all my histories, right? But like, I'd be very curious because she had like everything and more.
It was up late, Weebo. Everyone looks a bit different today. I'm under the weather and I don't look too well right now, so the camera remains off. You're gonna have to stick with.
What do you mean, man? He looks beautiful and perfect. What are you trying to say about my co-commentator, man? Like, do you not see that chin? I fuck with that chin, bro. I'm just letting you know. Okay, like.
Someone tried to tell me that those were the legs. I'm like,
He's got them crabby. Yeah. Crusty crab, Mr. Crab legs.
Yeah.
E Honda. Zada doesn't stand for Edmund. It really stands for Eugene. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yo, we got the SNK fight. Yo, why are you pulling up to Street Fighter 6 to play these Fatal Fury characters? Fatal Fury's out. Go
home. Why are you here?
Pretty funny. In fairness, right? You know, Fatal Fury engine versus Street Fighter 6 engine, different beast.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I have literally no. I do not play SNK games, so my knowledge is purely based on what I see in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, okay, DP. Saceboy though with a nice bait off of that fan toss, catching Boost Lee trying to jump. We're looking for that final little hit. Close enough where these light fans, right? Not really able to be reacted to or interrupted or even lose to any sort of other projectile. Good damage here. Welcome to Throw Loop City, one of the best throw loops in the game. Try reverse. What a Space Boy. Come on. That was clean. Pretty strong comeback there. We get the full pickup. Oh, nice. Way too late.
Oh.
Yeah. We were trying to, like, read a throw tech, I guess, with that delay input, and Boost just wanted to sort of chill, I think. Launch right here.
Unintentional side swap.
We like the outcome of it for Boost Lee.
Absolutely. You got that buff. To your fans. Oh,
yeah, and that level 2. I mentioned that in the previous set, but it comes into play here, and now Boost Lee commits the drive rush again, and because of that low fireball from Terry, we actually don't mind these extra fans. I love it, going for that burn knuckle as the meaty, stopping Space Boy from even getting up out there in burnout. Smart decision making, both sides expending all their super gauge in that previous round. Boost Lee once again pushing Space Boy to the corner, but okay. This is how y'all play Fatal Fury? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, I've never seen that interaction before.
Makes you wonder how many times those two players have seen it. You know, we got a legend rank Terry.
Yeah.
Up in here. Oh, level 1. All right, Space Boy playing with them fires. Oh
no!
And yo, Boost Lee, even just going for an overhead to play. Listen, I'm not trying to punish you. I'm trying to mess you up. That's savage. That's foul. That's a game 1 to Boost Lee.
Why is somebody in chat saying, is this a release thing? Like, hold on, City of the Wolves.
No, I think actually, like, I think some people are getting like early copies of it or something like that, but I think the full release might be Thursday. Or no, TNS Thursday.
Oh,
is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. And I was also looking at the release date.
And okay, and what Neo said, pre-orders from Play Today. Everyone else's Thursday release, right.
Oh, okay, so early access type deal.
Yeah, if you pre-order the game, then you're in. So, I really have to swing by and update all my consoles and download this game. And y'all, if you're running City of the Wolves at your locals, right? Looks like the current best version for input delay is going to be the PlayStation 4 version on a PlayStation 5. Has a little bit less input delay compared to a PlayStation 4 Pro. The PS5 version of the game has like a whole frame and a half more input delay.
Ew, what? That's ridiculous.
I've seen this time and time again with like Guilty Gear Strive, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. It's just crazy to see that in 2025 we're still gonna have to wait for a patch to fix like PlayStation 5 version input delay. But yeah, apparently the PlayStation 4 versions on any console have some screen tearing. So you have to play with screen tear to get better input delay, as opposed to play the PlayStation 5 version, but then you get an extra frame and a half of the delay.
This isn't making me want to try out this game or even get it. I'm on PC. Like,
Your PC, you're probably fine, but like, just
so.
prep for that sort of input delay.
It's like they're gonna
fact,
burn
right?
him out.
Knuckle, what a throw from Space Boy.
Wow. Nice.
But again, okay.
throw.
Yeah, so we're seeing, almost in that little moment, we saw like the microcosm of these two's like, defensive habits where Space Boy likes to sometimes throw out that delay throw, and then Boost Lee goes for that drive reversal in these situations. Here's the CA.
Yeah, that's CA. That damage was pretty good, even off of like jabs.
Watching that animation just makes you wonder, how could someone so hot be so cold? All right. Sorry for that dad joke, y'all. I just had to get it out of my system. Oh, okay, we have the recover in DP. Nice block on the overhead. This is big for Boost Lee, as Space Boy is in burnout, and Terry's got really good pressure, trying to maximize. And the second we see that drive gauge come back up, we saw Boost Lee pause for a moment, looking for that reversal. Power Glaive comes through. Boost Lee up 2-0.
Is the fan a charge motion, or is it a quarter
No,
circle
it's a
forward?
I think in Street Fighter it's quarter circle. I think usually Mai is a charge character in SNK games, but in Street Fighter she is a motion input character. If I got that right, if I'm remembering correctly, y'all.
Space Boy did. He was killed. He was doing an overhead. I think he was actually trying to do fan. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, somebody's still claiming codes out there. I see y'all. Thank you for the 28 cents to the Matcherino. Got a couple of other things cooking up in there too, actually, y'all. We have claimed all of our codes, but we do have some sponsorship quests, right? You could follow various social media links to raise extra cash money in that prize pool. Oh, Lord, Boost Lee gonna raise up the damage. Oh, okay, looks like we dropped, yeah. Yeah, Duel's specifying that you can charge the fans by holding the button that you throw the fan with, but that's about it. Ooh, I would have expected that to be a DP, but alas, Boost Lee gonna get this last hit. Set point for him. Nice hit. A level 1 again. So we got 5 stocks to play with. Immediately charged fan.
These characters are easily top 10. And they're not even from Street Fighter.
Gotta let the guest characters shine a little bit, right? I wonder if they put that in the contract. It's like, okay, you can use them, but listen,
they gotta be good.
gotta be good. I know we did this thing, right, where we made fun of Ryu, right? We did our characters mocking your characters, right? But peace, right? Then, you do that for us. I promise Mai and Ken, they're gonna cook. Not Mai.
Wow.
Chun-Li and Ken, they're gonna cook in City of Wolves, but Boost Lee cooking up this Mai. Getting Space Boy sent down to the loser side and punching his ticket to the top 8 winner side.
Yeah. I just watched that Terry crouching medium punch. I'm not. Oh man, I am a little jealous. Although, I mean, it's Honda is not the best character, but I mean, I see the potential in all of these SNK characters, even if it's just 2. They're really good.
No, they're quite good. And again, like I think the overall meta game is fairly healthy. I think we see a lot of diversity in the later portions of the bracket, right? Because looking at top 8 so far, no repeat characters. We got a Cammy. We got a Marisa. We just got a Terry in there now. We're about to see Knuckle-Doo, who plays, one of 3 characters at any given moment, right? And, known for the guile, but he does have a strong Cammy. He'll pull out in some matchups, and he can go aggro with the DeeJay, of course. Carsonist, I think he's played a couple of characters, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he's still on the Aki. If I'm
Yeah,
not tripping. Okay.
That's right.
Cool. I keep my eyes on too many things. Max Sama fangirl. That's so cute. That's so cute. He's a fangirl for his teammate. That's adorable. I'm not even trying to make fun of it. I'm just genuinely like, yo, man, that's standing for the homies, man. That's standing for the homies. I mess with that, y'all. I mess with that.
Absolutely. I mean, this is for top 8, right?
Correct, it is. It's our last winners quarterfinal match.
We're cruising tonight. It's 9:45. I expected it to be like 10 already, but we're cruising through this bracket.
No, I'm going pretty good. Hey, Keysby. There's one of my Colorado peeps. Good to see you, bro. I saw you played last week. Wish I got to pull up and actually see if you got on stream or anything like that, bro. But here we are, y'all. Knuckle do. Oh no. Nani? Production, no. Should be able to. Okay, so everybody got booted? Everybody got booted.
I get the round or not.
Yo, the frame one! The frame one! You kidding me, bro? Oh my. You can tell Knuckle Dude's a professional with how quick he was on them keyboard, you know? Like, unbelievable. That's funny. That's genuinely funny.
Well,
all right, let's see.
CFN strikes again.
Oh no, not like this. It started out with a joke. How did it end up like this? Well, should buy us a little bit of time, arguably. Maybe we will see ourselves and Neo reset their consoles. You know, turn the game off and off. Whatever they gotta do. No one's moving. See enough. Neo remake lobby. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna remake the lobby real quick, y'all. Sorry for putting a little bit of the brakes on to our tournament run. You just had to say that things were running pretty smooth, that we were cruising through this tournament, M1. You just had to call attention to it.
It is a curse. I've been cursed with the commentator's curse. I'm cursing everything tonight. I'm not. The game hasn't even started. We can't get it going.
Oh my lord. Not gonna lie, you're moving up through the ranks, but we cannot grant you the title of Commentator's Curse Master yet. Not until you get to Jake Ryan levels. Shouts to Jake. Hope you're doing well with that new life as being a father. He just had a newborn within this last year, so he's missing out on a lot of the events because he's got new responsibilities. But, you know, still one of my favorite people out there in the FGC as a whole, one of my mentors when it comes to commentating. Hope you're doing damn good, bud. Okay, Battle Hub. Okay, yeah, we're trying to see, because for whatever reason, CFN, good, don't want these two to pull up and throw down.
Damn, I'm not going to see this off stream. Well, you know, it is what it is.
All right, we're going to do that one real quick. Oh, Neo is unmuting.
I hate CFM. No, I miss DBFZ. Bro, no, let me not say that. Let me not say that.
Yo, it just as goofy.
Yo, he asked me how my day was, and I just left. He didn't let me answer the question. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's how you feel.
Let's do it for the clip.
Nah, you can. Nah, don't even laugh in your chair, dude. That's crazy.
Might just be watching the stream.
Well, yeah, no, he's doing that. Hey, chat, want to see something funny? It's probably what he did. Something to that effect.
All right, so we're gonna run that off stream. Apologies, everybody.
Oh, and then he's got the yo, man. It wasn't me. It was CFN. I disconnected because of CFN.
Instead,
Do I take it at face value, chat?
Yeah, CFN is fucking buns. All right.
Right, man. Ain't that 2xKO netcode, right? Server based. That's like the next evolution, I feel like, for fighting game netcode stuff, right? Like we got to roll back. Now we need server based stuff, you know, to really streamline a bunch of stuff, you know, because I know like on Wanted earlier this week with the 2xKO alpha, we got to see like Diaphone and Wade, right? So someone in the United States, someone over in Europe play, and it's like, yo, connection was flawless. It's like, that's the next step for fighting games, right? Getting all these companies to invest in that. Yeah, 2xKO.
Huh.
If I told you that Wade wasn't in France, he was here in the States.
Ah, okay. Oh wait, why is he?
That'd be
Okay, wait, is something
something,
coming up? Is like Bum's birthday bash soon or something?
No, that happened already. Well, he didn't do a
Okay.
big event. He just did something else.
Something at his house.
That was it.
Okay, so all right. Well, if he was in the States, then okay, might explain a bit more of it, but okay. Phase try is a very good question there. I mean, so phase try, right? So like, imagine if you will that like and this is gonna be a very poor explanation, right? Someone out there could explain this better than I could. So take this with a pinch of salt. Instead of like having, you know, like let's say FaZe and I are trying to play, instead of having you and me and our internet infrastructures, right, taking the brunt on sending all of this data and communicating to it, right? If there was that server middleman that was holding up all of that, like instead, and if it was all well coded and everything like that, instead of, you know, whatever netcode that we had, you know, like really stressing about it, the server would take all that load, right? So that would ideally improve like the smoothness and like reduce instances of lag, right? Because like maybe I'm wrong on this one. Like if I had like some sort of internet connection spike on my end, like and we were peer to peer, you'd feel it if I had some sort of spike. But if it's like a server based one and the server ain't lagging, like the server might be able to offset and compensate for whatever lag would happen on either side. That might not be true. I'm talking a little bit out there, but the idea of it, right? Like the server is just going to be stronger, right, than whatever commercial residential stuff that you and I are going to get, you know? So sort of the idea of it, just processing power.
I think that was a good explanation.
Hey, listen, at least this game doesn't have your characters fly all over the screen and then stay on the screen like a whole bunch of bugs like certain Dragon Ball games we know.
Certain Dragon Ball games we know, man. Talking about Sparking Zero or...
No, Fighters.
Yeah,
I love Fighters, but...
I know, yeah. Well, that was, you know, like the old days, right? Like when we first got that rollback and it was a mess, you know? That's all been improved. Like, it's fairly functional, I would say. There's some instances where it's like, all right, pretty bad peer-to-peer connection. That's like another thing, too, I think about like server-based connections, right? Like, there are some head-to-head connections, and I can't fully explain this, that just suck. Like, I swear, you could play someone from, like, a region, like, oh, I get good connection to, like, guys in, like, Florida all the time. But you play one guy who might live out there, and for whatever reason, your ISP and their ISP just don't like to talk to each other. Like, it's just the worst sort of connection that you could possibly get.
Oh, no, I
Like,
understand that. Yeah.
Sometimes it's like that, too. Server to server means, like, yo, we don't care about how I talk to you. We're just talking to a server, and the server's gonna... lickety split, take care of a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I used to play a Kimberly all the time from Mexico, and they had, I don't know if it was Boost Mobile or something, but my ISP and their ISP, I mean, normally it should be like 80 ping, but it would shoot to like 160, and then it would just be unplayable, virtually unplayable. So I don't know why it's not, you know, universal, but
No,
stuff like this.
Yeah, no, it just is what it is, right? The internet is a complex, like, electrical organism in a way. You know, some things just don't like to talk to each other out there. Servers can barely handle capacity, make it server-based. Capcom HQ will blow. Well, you'd have to invest in a server infrastructure that can handle all of that. Reason you see that in 2XKO is that Riot, at one point, decided, all right, we're going to build our own infrastructure. We're going to build our own servers. We're going to build our own network for League of Legends because we're, you know, we're tired of people complaining about lag, like in a free-to-play MOBA game. Like, they invested that kind of money. Granted, you know, talking about the return on investments with a MOBA that's monetized with free-to-play and, you know, making money through cosmetics, as well as some other advertisements, right? Compared to fighting games, right, where, you know, you're selling hard copies, so, you know, you don't have free-to-play access. Like Street Fighter 6, cosmetic updates have been a little slow from Capcom. That's been something of criticism there. It's something where you'd have to look and you have to find a way to make it work, right? But I mean, like, I think that at some point that could be the next tipping point over. But, you know, we'd have to sort of see that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's going to cost people money, right? But it's like, can you get that return on investment? Or, you know, is, you know, us paying for those servers going to be able to compensate for, you know, can we cover that cost by the amount of players we have coming in and playing this game, by the extra sales that we're going to get, by the extra revenue we get from, you know, whatever events we put on and, you know, advertising we get from that, right? Like, you know, those are some of the questions that come up with. That's something for a huge business thing to really talk about. I'm not saying it's lickety split easy, but people also, you know, talked about, oh, you can't do rollback netcode because XYZ reason, right? Like, we were all sitting there for years not listening to Say Jam, not listening to, I think Giuna was also like a rollback preacher back in the day. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe all my history is getting twisted in my head. I'm going senile. That's what happens when you turn 31. But eventually we did it. And we're better for it. We'll see what's up. Okay. You getting in? Okay, did Boostly just have to pick the Ken?
You got Ken and Kim. Don't know what else to say.
Looking like Street Fighter 6. Okay, now so... Oh, this is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we jumped into winners. Okay, excuse me. We are in winner's side of top 8. This is winner's semifinals. We are going to have Carsonist and NuckleDu play off stream, unfortunately, just because of the issues we had with the lobby. Took me a moment to get caught up right there.
Playing the footsie game. Oh, that would be a level 1 Ender right here. Oh no, level 2. Okay.
Yeah, so now we see, you know, after qualifying in with the Ken earlier, Boost Lee is on, or with the Terry earlier, excuse me. I had my name swapped. Boost Lee does go to the Ken that I think most people would know him for, favoring this Shoto in this matchup.
Yeah,
but, Punk favors this pressure in the corner.
A little bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think, for me, I know Ken is not the best Shoto in this game, but, you know, still things about him that maybe need touched up on.
We'll talk about that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jinrai is kind of, what's the best way I could put it? Stank. Don't exactly enjoy fighting it. Oh, there we go. We saw a little something.
A little bit of it, but Punk able to sort of defend. Boostly, you know, sticking that layer 1 of just presenting it and saying, okay, now I went for, like, you know, a little safer version. Is Punk going to bust out? Or, you know, am I going to be able to maybe, you know, do some of the follow-ups here? All right. Punk in a really good spot with drive gauge. Boost Lee going to take the throw. Send it back to neutral a bit. Has to play a bit conservatively. That's why we see him not convert that crouch medium punch. Doesn't want to put himself in a burnout. He will do so right now. I think he calculated he might just have a pixel left, but just off. And so now we're not quite... Oh, he believed in that crouch medium kick. So now Punk going to be able to get big damage, taking him into the corner. And this should be able to close it out with the level 3.
Scaling maybe? Actually, no, I don't know. I mean, looks like death, but I've been wrong before. Right.
Let the record show I won my Say Jam Bucks chat. Super Saiyan 4 Flanders, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's the Duel Academy. We are in top 8 winner semifinals. It's Boost Lee versus Punk. Well, if you prefer Super Saiyan God, you just got to put SSG. That's all I'm saying. 34.
Still playing that footsie game. That's just throwing out bait and seeing who's gonna catch on or oh.
Okay. Boostly playing with these close range fireballs, right? Yo, raw Jinrai? Okay. Chill, cuz. Standing fierce, able to get the counter hit link. They trade. And thank you, KenX2D, for the follow. Welcome to the Duel Academy. Boostly finds the mash. Goes to the safe jump, empty low. And there we go. He's going to catch Punk. Able to close out that round for himself. So let's see if he's able to snowball that into a Game 2 victory. He went for the heavy Jinrai, right? He didn't expect Punk to get hit.
Keeping up that pressure. Oh, and there it goes.
Crazy. You came right in. You were saying that whole time Boost was cooking the moment you spake.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Which is a funny way of saying spoke.
There we go. Keep up that pressure. That's all it is. A game of pressure. I mean, one has a fireball and the other one is the projectile.
Okay, Punk going for that CA. Even with the damage buff, this could clear.
Maybe a sliver left? Nope.
Slow neutral right here. Punk did invest their level 3 into closing out that round. And there it is. Right? After all this time, Boostly finally thinks he can advance to the low follow-up of Jinrai, and Punk lets the OD cannon spike rip. So they're both making adjustments at the same time. Punk just one step ahead of the curve, it seems. What a perfect parry.
You see a coast to coast, post to post. Oh, whoa, okay.
Not quite. I thought Boostly would have been ready with a DP on that jump in,
Yeah.
but again, it is Cammy. So, you know, you're always thinking about, oh, when does the dive kick come out, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is super tight.
Trade right here. You can see, like, you know, the difference in tempo between the two. Like, Boostly, he'll stop for a little bit. Punk just being a little more hyperactive, right, in terms of, like, how often he's, like, moving, crouching. But
Yeah,
Boostly does find that huge hit. It's at level 3, and he is going to put a game on the board for himself.
It's all about footsies, and everybody plays it differently depending on their character. I mean, I know for the people that were like, you know, top 10 in North America playing Street Fighter V. I hate that game, by the way. Footsie game was it's like a really good reinforcer for people playing Street Fighter 6 who's like, that's all that game is. It's footsies and the V-trigger stuff, which was also pretty awful.
We're going to talk about Street Fighter V being a game of footsies when that game was, you know, sweeping to V-trigger activation.
I mean, it's the argument is there's no drive rush.
Yeah, well, you know, everybody sort of goes back and forth. I think people just sort of get frustrated with, like, some of the experiences that they have, right? It's like, oh, I lost to that, and we output that frustration, right, with blaming something beyond ourselves. But I don't know, maybe I don't see eye to eye in terms of that. But let's get back into Boostly getting the jumping on Punk. Wow, the spacing right there, catching that delayed throw tech. An ice cold stare from Ken. Is he in a game with drive rush? Like, what are we looking at? This is footsies.
Yeah, this is purely footsies right here.
Like, there's always moments where, you know, you kind of alternate back. Like, we tend to remember, like, highlights of a moment or a game, right? And sometimes there's some things that happen in the middle that slip our brains. Oh, what a bait. And, yeah, okay, Punk. Just making sure you get the punish with the level 1 and getting the game win with it, too. So I respect that.
Right. Oh, maybe Boostly's going to swap to the Terry, or are we going to see an unknown character, maybe? No.
Nah, just taking a second, I think.
Yeah. Bully's got to take a second to breathe.
Good tech on the throw. Side sort of just trading barbs. Punk gets the initial walk-in, and he gets into jab range, interrupting Boostly's poke and attempt. Attempt at a poke. I don't know why I went dyslexic on that one, too.
That's all good. That's all good.
It happens. Play out that leg, Cammy. Oh,
Wow.
unbelievable. Like, how do you time that? How do you time that walk forward to be so perfect that the crouch medium punch completely whiffs on you and you're able to walk in and then get your own punish on that? That was just so sick, Punk.
I'm convinced the top players, they don't even see the game like we do. They see all the numbers on the screen. Like they see the frame data.
Something like that, right? I mean, you're definitely right. They don't look at it the same way that we do. Oh, the hooligan, but because we took the hit, the throw actually completely whipped. Boostly gonna get the side swap using OD Tatsumaki for the damage Inoki. Has Punk in this corner. Oh, but too far for the standing light kick to link after that counter hit Crouching Fierce, and Punk is going to go for the level 2. Punch his ticket in.
Oh, it's not it.
Yeah, I was finally wrong. My Sage Jam books.
Oh, this is... Wow.
Okay, I commentator's curse it this time. I've now graduated with you, M1. Goddamn.
This is really good though. Did he not have level 3, or am I just?
No, he didn't. No, he did not.
Man, that really does. That sucks.
Yeah, a slight miscalculation by Punk. I mean, he was off by, like double digits of damage. Oh, look at this. Boostly starting to break out. Yeah, he's starting to break out some cheap stuff.
Oh, and that should be...
Oh, interesting. I'm a little dubious, but let's see.
Maybe with the sliver health. Okay,
yeah, no. Yeah, I was going to say. But Boost Lee feels confident playing this situation out. Punk does not have that level 3 just yet, but we do have a dive kick. The jab!
Wow.
Catching the dive kick in startup! Okay, Boost, okay, I understand your game now. I don't need this hit to kill, I just need anything to kill after this hit.
Yeah, get your scripts out. We're writing a new chapter.
All right. Bruce Lee starting off strong. Got Punk in the corner. Good frame trap. Counter hit confirm. Punk big chillin'. Nice cross cut. We go for that little walk up. Yeah, that.
Yeah, a little walk. The Boost Lee pressure special. Oh, there it is. Oh my god.
Marvelous and clean, using that far-reaching standing light kick to whiff punish the tech from Punk, and now Boost Lee. He's on the verge of being sent to loser's side, but now he could very well be getting himself into that winner's final over Punk. But let's see. It's the EVO champion after all. First one in North America of the United States in Street Fighter main game EVO history. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's already starting to cook.
Oh.
Yeah, hate to see it. This is bad for Boost. Oh, he just walked forward.
All right. Final round in the final game. Who's going to move on and who's going to be sent to losers in top 8? We're going to start a combo with a...
Oh!
Oh, with nothing. Nothing yet.
No, nothing quite yet. These two playing very footsies. And there it is. We get the punish on the sweep. And now Boost Lee gets an explosive bit of offense, chasing down Punk with a drive rush. Another tick throw. Punk, back techs. Now he is in the corner. They trade. This will stop Boost's offense, but that just gives Punk the opportunity to escape the corner with the jump out. Boost Lee swinging back with that standing fierce. Watching himself back.
Next crouching medium kick could just seal the deal.
No anti-air on that jump in again. Punk, has that threat of the dive kick. Boost Lee now.
Oh,
this is massive! And off of that, we were able to jump and block Punk's anti-air DP attempt, and Boost Lee is now guaranteed top 3. He is in the money, y'all. All $100.32 that our match Reno has been able to build up tonight. Punk sent to loser's side, and I mean, this bracket's about to get very spicy, y'all. Loser side Punk.
We don't have any duplicates, right? I think everybody plays their own type of character, right?
I mean, we'll see. Lazy Boredom had the Marisa that we saw, Knuckle Do. You could argue, I guess, like the Cammy might be a repeat if Knuckle Do does play Cammy in any of these matchups. I think he probably would pull that out against Boost Lee's Ken. Or no, I think I would guile into Ken. I think he would guile into Ken. I guess it just depends on what Punk's feeling for that one. Space Boy did qualify into loser side of top 8. So we do have Mai in this top 8, much to M1's chagrin. But, you know, I'll root for my pillow. Why not? Currently, Mike X is up 2-0 on Oni's own Max Sama. So the boss is sweating right now. Carsonist and JB are fighting it out. So that's Aki and Rashid. Paladin and Colibri. That's a Ryu mirror match, actually. And it looks like Colibri just secured a 3-1 victory over Paladin. So, okay, Colibri maybe has a chance at performing a little better on a stream match in this top 8. You know, taking the title of strongest Ryu tonight from Paladin. So, okay, things are developing here.
We got a little story.
He called him lazy. That's crazy. You pulled up to the man's lobby, the man running the tournament, the man producing the stream, and you said lazy. Damn. That's some bars, Luck'll do. My day has been good. He waited to. He said, "Oh, hey, you're back. So you asked me earlier how my day was. I think it's good." We all talking generous, and now you're just. Why is Dual Kevin catching the strays, man? Like holy macaroni! Actually, I'm curious. Did Lazy Boredom send Dual Kevin to losers? Let me peep this real quick. Hold up. Yeah, Lazy Boredom sent Dual Kevin to losers. Okay, that's why we're doing this. He's like, yo, Lazy, tell me, roast him for me, please. That's crazy. Y'all savages. I have mad respect for that. All right, and here we go. We got Cammy. So we are going to see NuckleDu's Cammy, a repeat in top 8. Certainly not the only character he plays.
Yeah. For Cammy, this isn't bad to see Cammy repeat. It's not what you always see. So this is good.
All right, but Lazy Boarding starting off pretty well. Oh, we drove for the parry and the jump in. It's just empty throw. Okay. Oh, drop. Just that extra jab causing it to fall out with the pushback.
Oh, unfortunate.
Okay, able to take control again. I mean, you know, not able to finish that combo. Definitely took some of the wins out of Lazy Boredom's sails. Oh, the armor. Yo, just like scoot, I'm out.
That armor. Hey, yo, Capcom, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. I just.
Oh, if that goes, so does your headbutt armor.
You know what?
Would you take that trade?
Game. Yeah, I'd take that trade.
Damn, all right. You know what? I respect that. I respect that more.
Because it's corny. This dude just blocked, air blocked, got like completely out of the corner. I'm like, come on.
Yours would have anti-aired.
True, but I mean, there's just no, there's just no way it should remain like that.
I will see. It hasn't really been too much of an issue. Let's see. Some plus frames, nice DP.
Marissa's a struggle character right now, so
I won't that's
get
crazy. You shooting shots at the struggle character, man. Like, you gotta. This is how they divide us. M1, right? The top tiers, they make us argue amongst us. You know, all the other low tier mains, right? Like, nah, man. That's how the billionaires keep the working class down, man. You gotta rise above the system. Unite with it, man.
Yeah, I don't know. My opinion is flawed because I play a meatball in a towel, so.
I play a meatball in a towel. God damn, that's bars. Lazy Boredom dropping all 3 of theirs. Close out game 1 against NuckleDu's Cammy.
You know what? Chat just brought up a character I would not mind seeing. I would not mind seeing. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a character like that back. We need something fresh. Like the new characters that they dropped, which is actually there's a lot of new characters. A lot of them have a lot of fresh qualities, but a character like Marissa is struggling a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see what they got cooking in a couple of weeks. Whenever they drop that Season 3 patch. Lazy Boredom getting the throw. Answering back, and, NuckleDu sticking out with his Cammy. Just wants to play this character into this matchup. I don't think I can blame him. necessarily, right? Like, you got like some multi-hitting special moves, so you're able to shred through like Maurice's armored options. You're not playing a fireball-based game, so you don't really got to worry about Superman Punch outside of it just as an approaching neutral tool.
Street Fighter 6 needs to add King Cobra. I don't know, we might as well add guest characters. Why don't you just add, like, the Iron Sheik at that point?
Just, you know, listen, man, like, just put Goku in. Just so I can see if anyone in Street Fighter can beat Goku.
I mean...
I had to drop the meme.
No, that's fair. With all the guest character stuff, I wouldn't be surprised. Something tells me they're gonna add, like, Heihachi or something.
No, a little Tekken crossover. We'll see. Well, I know that there was some sort of supposed leak of the Season 3 DLC characters dropped already by the guy that linked Season 2. So we might already have that information, but we just gotta, you know, wait for it to be confirmed, I guess, by Capcom announcing that stuff. But it won't be for a little bit, I think, because Elena doesn't drop until like what, June? Like on the 2-3 year anniversary of the game.
Yeah, I think she's dropping. I don't know if it's like more than a week before CEO, but I'm not like I'm going there, but I'm not stoked to be looking forward to a character which I barely will know anything about by the time I get to Florida.
Yeah, well, that's always like, you know, the give and pull of a new character, right? It's like, okay, have people figured out this character, right? And so, are they going to be as optimal as me, who's been playing like my main that I've rocked with for like years and months, you know, or like you said, right? Oh, am I going to be ready for that matchup? You know, are there going to be things that I get gimmicked to death by, and then figure out after the bracket is done, and go, oh damn, I could have done this, man. If I knew that then. Oh, yeah. Gladius breaking through that dive kick.
The only plus side for Elena being dropped right before a tournament is that big changes for characters are, I mean, almost guaranteed with every new character that drops. So I'm looking forward to that aspect, because if they make Honda more of like a real character instead of just Mr. Gimmick, then I'm all for it.
Let's see what's up. The duos on to a point. It would be nice if Street Fighter 6 added more Street Fighter characters. Man to something. Man on to something there, y'all. Alright, Knuckle Do up 2-1 on Lazy Boredom now. Again, another... This is like the thing that you're seeing with Marisa, right? Because she doesn't really have the best of anti-airs, constantly going for like these perfect parry attempts on jump-ins, and so that just gives you this opportunity to go for these anti-jump throws to ruin her drive gauge. Oh, we missed space the shimmy, but not the sweep. Yo! Okay.
It's
godlike armor.
It's gotta go.
Nah, that was hype. You stuff it.
It was hype.
That was gorgeous.
Look at it.
Oh, she. And yeah, look at it. She still lost.
Man, what's the best way I can say it? She's muscling through everything. Like, you could throw a truck at her and she'll be like, yeah, let me block that. Let me just block that.
That is in the spirit of Street Fighter. I'm not really hitting the Italian mommy muscle notes. It's kind of definitely a bit more of like, yo, what terrible Zangief impression is this? I'm gonna work on that.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, interesting fade back. Might have been like a DP bait.
Possibly, but even then, if it's ODDP, I mean, is that even...
I don't know. Oh, here we go. Big cash out. That's what I would have said! Lazy Boredom dropping the combo. Perfect parry for Knuckle Do means a back throw, but we armor through. She can still fight even outside of the system mechanics thanks to that armor. Checks with a crouch light kick. Perfect parry on the Gladius. Knuckle Do has a great read on Lazy Boredom's timings. Nice block on the overhead. That was foul. In fact, Knuckle Do was ready for that. Ah!
Oh, no. Well, I'm not ruining her, but look,
she's already ruined, bro. Like, all that armor didn't even change the match, man.
I know.
Like, she got.
I just
despite all of it.
I'll just voice my frustration whenever I play my character against her. It doesn't look. She's gonna need way more. She doesn't need more damage. That's. Let me be clear, but she needs more. She needs more layers to her gameplay instead of fist meet face and I use armor to block. Like,
Yeah, no, definitely some quality of life stuff. I mean, like, granted, like we saw a combo drop there from Lazy Boredom, and I'm pretty sure it was entirely on their own account, right? We saw like the parry that did not come out into a drive rush, so missing that is you know, going to be a huge loss there. But there were some matches, right, earlier where it's like we try to go for some combo strings from our jabs, right, but they went outside of that jab range, that second jab. So instead of getting the full hit confirm, you know, all of a sudden it's, well, I dropped this combo, now I'm getting punished for it. So maybe that's just like another, oh, I should have done this cancel at this range. I got to recognize those things and, you know, not autopilot some of this so much. But we'll see. Lazy Boredom falling on down means that they are going to play the winner of Mike X and Space Boy. But right now, we're going to be seeing JB and Kuribri pulling on up. So this is going to be Rashid versus Ryu. So far, we only got really like one repeat character in this top 8 with the 2 Cammys. Mike X, I believe, still on that Honda all the way through. So you do get to see Honda in top 8.
That's good. That's good. From Azulon from chat, is any character good? I mean, 2 characters on our screen are pretty well rounded. I mean, well, granted, they had to be buffed significantly. Well, no, Ryu, but Ryu on release was just as bad as Zangief on release. They were both horrible. Yeah, underappreciated by Capcom HQ, but after a while, I mean, Ryu's really solid.
I know. And here we go, Steezy Stan. Thank you for the follow. Now follow the action. Calibri. Take JB down to round 1, baiting out the DP. You need Capcom above Cammy. This patch after 2 straight patches of nerfs. You know she might be due for something.
Yeah.
She might be due, but she's also in a pretty good spot. I guess, well, because here's the crazy thing, right? If they change some of the system mechanics and stuff like that, who knows what that's going to do to, like, the overall power of, like, the game, right? You know, if, like, the system mechanics are going to get a little weaker, so character strength matters more, or the system mechanics change, so, like, some of the game flow itself changes and adjusts, and what characters benefit from that shift and not. So, going into Season 3, who knows what we got in our hands.
And Calibri with a quick win there. Wow. Yeah, honestly, though, I think with Cammy, it's going to be less about adding layers to her gameplay and more about giving damage.
Well, I would not be surprised if, like, they give her some things back. Like, we've seen them revert some of the JP nerfs that he got, right? Like, you know, like they nerfed his anti-air stuff, you know, and then they gave that Crouching Fierce back.
That was a huge mistake.
I mean, they did that and he instantly won $1 million. We'll see what happens next patch, but I mean, Jury, she barely got touched after winning $1 million in that first Capcom tour, so.
That's true. That is
We'll see what's up, right? But yeah, I mean, we've seen that Capcom will do, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, right? They'll revert nerfs that they've done. They'll give new, you know, new avenues to things. They'll buff some frame data in places, so. Bars wide open. Nice safe jab from JB. Going to pay out that level 1, and Calibri going to go down. Not of the biggest of investments. You know, you built up 2 bars in a single round, so you'll be able to hit that level 3 threshold by the end of this round. Okay, but JB coming in swinging from afar.
Here's that level 2.
Yeah, Calibri forced to hold pressure. We get the shimmy. Just a simple throw here. Throw the tornado in. Nice block on the overhead, but frame trapped. And again, frame trap. JB just keeping things tight.
Wow.
Yeah, Neo speaking. Neo speaking some truth in chat, y'all. Saying like, yo, when this level 2 is out, I just take the throw if I'm not gonna die, bro.
I mean, it's like I said earlier. A lot of characters in this game have amazing level 2s, which you know is why they would be like top 5 or top 10. I mean, JP's. I'm pretty sure without his level 2 being that good, I wouldn't put him in top 5 or anywhere like nowhere near that. And the same thing with Rashid. Rashid has like one of the best level 2s in this game.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a different power spike right there.
Yeah.
You know, whereas some characters, right, you know, they're just trying to up their damage. Like the fact you get this utility from that level 2's power spike, right? You're able to almost use it every single round, depending on the flow of the game. Here we go. Big damage. Full launch here.
Alright, the
Okay.
Gi not hitting for some reason.
A little weird right there. Odie Hadoken. Wow, Calibri with the block. Drive gauge very low. Clean DP, though. Keeping JB locked up in this corner. We go for a desperate overhead. JB's able to react and block. And now, he's going to be able to cash out some of this money, set up the level 2, and Calibri in burnout. The wind's on him. Frame trapped yet again. Pressing some kind of buttons. I wonder if we're like buffering a super and we're just not getting the timing of everything correct. Counter hit. Nasty.
CA.
Oh, the triple hit! Doesn't matter. We traded. So unfortunate. If Calibri just canceled that into the level 3, they were out, bro.
Oh, here we go. Another level 2.
Just saw one, too. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Look at that. Pretty much instantly nullified. So there's some give and take to it, right?
Yeah,
Here we go.
absolutely. Can't believe I'm rooting for Shoto Man, but
Hey, he's the cool Shoto man, all right? This guy used to be bad. Now he's good. We stick with him through thick and thin. You hear me?
yeah. I don't know. Every time I try to play a Shoto, I'm reminded of why I don't play them, because I suck.
Damn, that's crazy. you really speak so ill of yourself about that, bro.
I don't like Shotos. I don't like fighting them either. Akuma, I blame Akuma. The second he dropped, I'm like, I know he has a command grab. Or
He does.
yeah, that's cool, but I'm going to hate everything else about him.
Ugh. Good launch. What a
Oh.
bait on that. All right, and Calibri again trying to press buttons, but JB returning to the frame traps. Ooh, okay. Could have been a little tricky. Wake up OD reversal. So Calibri's going to get some relief here. Smacked him in neutral. Just said, real. Stop approaching. Oh, big counter hit confirmed. Calibri pushing JB further and further into this corner. Another counter hit confirmed. Yo, this is such a big round for Calibri, but JB with the wake up mash calls out the empty jump option Calibri tried. Oh, but punch him in the face. Put this on your stream, Rashid.
Final round. Calibri needs this one round to move on in the bracket. But that level 2.
Holding the pressure. Again, the shimmy. Catching Calibri. Oh, we tried to go for some fancier stuff, but wake up DP baited. JB in the optimal punish setup. Has the kill with the level 1. Goes for a little bit of mix. Finds the hit. Again, a counter hit for Calibri. Again, I'm actually curious if Calibri is trying to like do reversals in some of these situations and is getting counter hit out of them, you know, or if they're just like, no, I'm just gonna mash here. Like, I'm very curious what they are pressing.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing a lot of DPs in some of these situations, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Nice call out.
Just out of the corner.
Oh, punch him in the face. Stopping that drive rush. Nice whiff punish, though. Again, I think one of the nerfs that Ryu got to that forward fierce, right, is that it doesn't trigger that proximity guard at some of those farther ranges, so it's easier to walk out of. Seen JB take advantage of that in some situations. Oh, but we, give up a turn on offense. Maybe expecting a reversal from JB. Couple jabs, there's the throw, and it's enough to kill. All right. We forgot to even mention this is a game 5 situation. We're in the script. Can we see that final game, final round here? So far, Calibri making a great case for it. Yo, you swinging? That's crazy.
You know what, Capcom? You guys would do a great thing with Donkey Kick. Give that well, not the exact same way, but take that idea and have Honda do that, except with his hands. donkey slap. There you go.
Donkey slap. That's crazy. Oh, just a few pixels too far from that corner, but nice air to air. I think that's some extra damage. We're able to jump and escape. Checking the drive rush with our jabs. And here we go. JB gonna burn the level 3 actually to put Calibri close to burnout. Wake up DI, but look at that JB going for the multi-hitting shredding options. And Calibri, oh, not dead yet, but it's rough. Yeah, baited. Could see it coming from a mile away, I think. You know, we saw the aggressive drive impact Wake Up. When that option failed, it's like, okay, well, clearly you're probably still in a mood to keep on swinging on Wake Up. So what's the option that's going to beat out of DI? Critical Art. So JB with a good read.
Yeah. There goes the Ryu, and the Rashid moves on. Oh,
It's gonna be Rashid versus Cammy.
I might have to step out because I don't want to watch this, man. This is I'm gonna make the case. This is Honda's worst matchup in the game.
Good. Let's see how Mike X navigates it, right? And all right, I'm looking for you to give some insights into what makes this hard, in your opinion, for Honda. And, you know, if there's something that you see Mike X do that you never thought about before, go, hold up, that works. Well, you know, be sure to call it out, bud. Let's take a...
I will. I'm most stable, but I have faced Space Boy with his Terry, not his mind, on numerous occasions. Well, that is hard enough. My adds, like, a whole nother level. It doesn't matter who's playing Mai. This character is a demon.
There we go. Yo, Cosmic B with the $1 contribution to the match arena. Thank you so much. Appreciate here. Thanks for the YouTube stream, Punk the God. Gotta give that a shout out as well. Thanks for leaving a comment on your donation. Mike X starting off really well against Space Boy.
This is really good. Oh.
Oh, until we go for the command throw, but Space Boy reads a throw, backdashes it. Doesn't mind investing the level 1 to try and establish a comeback here.
This is where the stop sign is useful, at least since it allows you to move forward and back. Very unique property. Oh no, yep, that.
Oh, the spacing to bait the DP.
Ooh.
Not sure how intentional that was, Mike X, but goddamn, it looked clean. Frame traps here. Looking for the next opportunity. Very grounded footsie-based game. Some stop sign coming out now, like you're saying, with Mike X.
I gotta study this now. Mike X is giving me hope for this for a local I'm going to this Thursday.
Oh, we mistimed the throw, and Mike X with a delay throw tech puts Space Boy into the corner. We get caught. Some throw action here. Crazy that a girl of my size can, you know, do all that to Honda. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
He's like, yo, girl. Really pulled up to him, man.
Oh, wait,
yo, that's
Honda health. There's
Honda
hope.
Health.
There's hope.
Let's see what's up.
Oh, we broke the fan.
We broke the fan with the headbutt. Okay. We saw Space Boy really not throw out too many fans in those neutral situations early on in the set for that reason, right? Because those fans aren't a proper projectile, Honda headbutt's just going to rip right through them, right? But finally at the end, feeling the pressure, I think Space Boy just wanted to establish like maybe a little bit of safety, but Mike X finally let the headbutt rip as well. And all right, look at him cook.
Doing really well.
Wow,
nice.
the call out? The timing of that sumo slam to blow up the fan toss? Okay, getting a little cheeky here. Level 1.
Oh boy, here comes the onslaught of the buffed fans. Oh,
but we mash? Yeah, we saw that Space Boy might have been trying to charge up a fan, right, by holding that button. So Mike X saying, listen, all right, I'm going to press a button here. If you throw a little fan at me, I'm just going to take a little bit of damage. But if you throw that charge fan, well, I hit you, and I just took that round.
I'm just watching some good old sumo gameplay. I mean, it's
clean DP. But stubborn, just going for it again. Another level 1. Jumping in, walking back as well to bait out that throw attempt because we saw Space Boy threatening those strike throw mix-ups on Mike X's landings.
Ooh, that was. Let's see what he was trying to do there. But
It almost looked like butt slam, like he tried to rise up from the ground a bit, but could have been headbutt.
yeah. Wow.
That was such a deep anti-air, holy moly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and spend it. Do the CA.
I am extremely impressed with how Mike X is playing. This is giving me hope for this Thursday.
Study the tapes. Put what you need to do into practice, right? Get some sets, practice the matchup.
Yeah, would be nice.
Oh, big jumping.
Nice, nice.
And we got Sumo Spirit on. Back throw from Space Boy.
Ooh.
Super aggressive now, right? Like, so this is something about the matchup, right? It looks like because of the fact that you can threaten like these headbutts, sort of throwing down Mai's ability to throw out these fans.
Yeah, I mean, Honda is an interesting character. You know, the one thing I have not seen, and it may just be hidden tech, but OD Teppo Slap, that comes with that little sumo walk, is plus. So if you really wanted to do it, you could do OD Teppo Slap, and you could do a grab, a throw, a jab, just about anything.
Wow, recovered just in time. Okay, so oh my god, okay, Space Boy. Taking things up a notch.
Not the best. Oh lord.
Yeah, there should be easy win here for Space Boy. A perfect KO. Okay. Taking some momentum back for themselves.
Then again, this is Space Boy we're talking about. Dude has the ability to turn on the lock-in mode, so.
Yokizemi, we try to frame trap, but Space Boy with a well-timed mash calls it out. It's a little bit of their own offense going, and look at that. I mean, 2 interactions. We went from one corner to the other corner.
Oh, he tried doing butt slam. Oh, whoa.
What a mash. Okay, Fuzzy. Oh, not able to fully complete that combo. Trying to catch out that frame where Space Boy would have let go of parry to get that counter hit, but alas, we held it just a little longer, so pretty ballsy move.
Very nice.
Okay, something we missed.
Okay,
the command throws. And now we're getting that OD fan, right? So then we're stopping the headbutt, so we're investing a little bit just to win that neutral situation. Mike X, though, gets another big hit. Brings Space Boy towards his corner. Okay, a little bit of scramble right here as we're not able to get like that median time. So Space Boy able to push their way out. Want to jump on the command throw, but too far away to actually get the punish. Woo! Because we were crouching, I think Mai's special cancel whiffed. Yo, what a deep headbutt. Again, a fuzzy mash.
Oh, he's getting close.
It's very, very close. I think he wanted sumo butt, or sumo butt slam. There it is. But jumped up instead.
Wow.
Cancel level 3. There it is. Mike X.
Moving on against Space Boy.
All right, you got a little more hope now, M1.
A little bit.
Pretty convincing from Mike X. You know, granted, Space Boy had like some really good moments, but like something about Mike X's spacing, right? Like the couple of DPs that he's able to bait out by jumping in and block them still. You know, I think those are some big interactions that sort of happened for him. But he played a very strong grounded game, you know, threading those headbutts so that Mike couldn't just fill up the screen without investing some of that OD gauge into her fans or some time into charging them up. So, you know, he kind of had that rhythm and that timing to shut down some of that aggressive zoning play that you can try with my.
Yeah.
Marvin Juan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Academy.
Definitely gives me a better insight to the matchup. You know, for me, the best way I can describe how Mike X plays is more of the traditional. I'm gonna wait for you to do something before I do something, and then act on that, and take advantage of that corner game. For me, I just play rushdown. Footsies is not that's not my expertise, but Mike X just did what I thought was near impossible. So
Pretty convincingly, right? Well, you know, that's like some of the dynamic, right? Like, okay, well, maybe I gotta, you know, maybe there's some things to flesh out a little bit more in the game, right? So we'll see what's up. And there we go. Okay, Punk pulling up with Terry this time. He might be taking a character request from his Twitch chat.
might be. These pros, they could play just about any character, and it's super cool. Because I can't do it. For me, whenever I pick a character in a fighting game, I'm like, okay, which one looks the coolest? I don't care how good they are. I'm just like, are they cool looking? And chances are, if I pick a cool character, they're pretty buns.
Wow, JB reading a jump forward from Punk, and so he sent that version of the Cyclone upwards. Okay, JB, I see you. Crack shoot, jump in. Nice DP. Okay, now JB getting a couple more hits here as well. A little low on the drive gauge, has CA available, but Punk will find the crouch medium kick. Has to drop to level 1. Okay, competitive game 1 between these two, as you would expect, of course. Yeah, after the spike back up, get the level 2 down. Punk's in the corner. Yeah, look at this JB just shimmying forever, and Punk says, nah, you can throw me, I don't care. Magnum Force 44, welcome to the Academy. Thank you for the follow. What a perfect parry. That was goated. Gets the side swap too. Okay, Punk with some slick tech.
Pretty clean. Smarter way to put it. Super clean tech. Oh man,
Check him with the first jet.
This is real something. Real.
Oh yeah, welcome to Street Fighter 6 Gaming. Another one.
Oh my God.
What an expression of skill.
Capcom, I know you're watching. Please, I beg, remove the loop. Should only be one type of loops. All right, it's Fruit Loops. I don't need to see throw loops in this game, man. I don't want to see it.
Pretty popular opinion. Ooh, command grabs since throw loops are in. That's funny. That's wrong, 34.
That's disgusting. Man, if you had an internship, they'd let you go on the first day at Capcom headquarters. They'd be like, "What is this? What are you talking about?" You know what? While you're at it, give Geef a fireball. There you go. Remove his command.
There it is.
Remove his command grab. Give him a fireball. Make him the buff Ken. Do that.
Right. Oh, what a bust out. Oh, but JB baits it pretty clean. All right. Punishing the parry with a throw. Big hit here for Punk. Gonna be able to take JB coast to coast. From the mid screen, anyhow.
Coast
No
to
coast to the coast.
Coast to coast, post to post. Oh.
Hit him. The full launch right here. I think we could have canceled into level 3, but I guess Punk is like,
Oh no.
Okay. Punk getting a little greedy with the meter, wanting to hold on to it for next round, but there was no next round. He's going to stick with this Terry as well, so he's ride or die with the character, it would seem.
Gotta respect. Although there is nothing wrong with swapping to a different character if you think the matchup is not working too hot.
I think Punk's still looking like, damn, I was just wrong here and here and here.
Another overhead. Let's see it. Or not.
No, stand medium kicks enough, catching JB pressing.
Oh.
No, he tried to intercept, but not quite. JB will escape. All right, now JB, do it to Punk. Okay, Punk makes a proactive read. But JB still has this offense in this corner. All right, fought our way out of that corner into the mid-screen position. Spooky situation, both sides in burnout. We're playing Street Fighter 5.
Oh, there it is. Now, well, I don't think that's going to kill.
No, not quite.
This punch that's going to come from Punk is going to get him close to his target. Oh, do a punch. Oh, no. Not enough time. Punk is on game point right now. Gonna need 2 more rounds. That's it. As I said.
Launch here. Yep. There it is. Okay, big opportunity for JB. Going to be able to close out this round. Punk is up 2-1 with Terry, who is a character you will see him play a lot on stream. Reports knocked out Lindo. What a mash.
Not popping the level 2, okay.
Maybe wanting to wait for another moment for it. Okay, Punk going for the attack on drive gauge route. He's going to be able to secure this round. No super meter investment required.
Punk is 1 round away from eliminating JB from the tourney, but JB has other plans in mind. Level 2 is out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and...
All right, Punk able to get the throw, and that pretty much nullifies that level 2 investment completely. So JB is going to have to win this game without, in the words of my boy Veach, hacking.
Oh no, the level 2 does not connect.
Big drop from Punk, just like that. Both sides investing the level 2 and not getting anything for it. Now JB is going to lose some of this offense as Punk wakes up with that OD reversal. Here we are, sort of playing the situation. You gotta imagine next knockdown for JB is gonna be a tornado. Oh, even just the next hit. The extra hit stun from punish counter, we're able to get it. Now Punk, yeah. They get thrown to death. Here we are. Pull out the script. Read along, chat.
Oh, there we go. Big old boot or sneaker to the face.
To the trip. Slight life advantage to JB, but just as I say it, Punk can equalize. And take the lead for himself. Big punish counter throw.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what a check from JB, interrupting Punk's attempt at going for an overhead. And there it is, the little shimmy at the end, catching JB's read.
Tornado time or not. Wow, okay. Keeping on the pressure. I like it.
Punk closing on in, Jay. Oh, but because Punk got... Yo, man, the art of getting hit. Like, you really got caught by that low, Punk, because so when JB went for a tick throw, it just completely failed because of that fact it hit. This is very rough. Yeah, this should be checkmate.
Game 1, 2, and a 3. Boom. KO.
KO. Punk takes it over JB in a game 5 set. So he's going to advance on to loser semifinal. He just needs one more to get into the money tonight. We'd have to win a couple of games to get his run back against Boost Lee. Meanwhile, our next matchup is going to be setting up here. It is going to be Lazy Boredom on the Marisa up against Mike X's Honda. Now, we saw him take down You've been talking all kinds of smack on Marisa. So let's see what Mike X can do to this character, all right?
You know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. But this is not easy. Marisa has all these armor moves and charge moves, which makes all of his gimmicks, just about all of them, kind of useless. So Mike X is going to have to keep playing how he's playing, extremely conservative with his drive gauge usage. And, oh, there we go.
Clean on the whip punishes.
Yeah.
So a Spirit, immediate wake-up drive reversal from Lazy Boredom. What a cursed trade, but it works out in Lazy Boredom's favor.
Very nice.
Wake up with the armor, interrupting Mike X's attempt at stomp pressure, but it does cost Lazy Boredom the rest of their drive gauge. Oh, what a jab to check. Hello?
Yeah, that's the plight with butt slam. Not. Oh,
The hands, the stop
There
sign
we
to say
go.
get out of here.
that should go. There you go. That's exactly what I would have done.
All right, seal of approval from M1. Let's see what Mike X can do with that. And Umbrador, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Duel Academy. Didn't miss you there, homie.
Mike X does not need any approval from me. He's just literally playing the character much better than I ever would. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he tried to stop, but we see the wake up Gladius from Lazy Boredom. Wow, we interrupted with a headbutt? What timing?
Oh, okay. I can't say what tech that is because then that would
That would
that would
spoil
ruin
something?
the fun.
That would ruin the fun, you say? That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't say anything. I like the small light bulb in my brain went off when I saw that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know what that is. Oh yeah, there we go. That sumo stomp oincho throw. Oh yeah, do it again.
Honda main first, commentator second. I feel you. Keep the secrets. We don't tell nobody. Oh, wow. Okay. And you reset. Perfect throw timing. Good Lord, Mike X just making short work of this loser side.
Oh, okay, yep, we're just trading blows here. Oh, no,
Oh, that was
sumo
greedy.
Spirit, it's so slow.
All right, Mike X off of thinking he'd get something a little cheeky after that drive reversal, paying for it with nearly his life. Big damage after that perfect parry. All right, Lazy Boredom fighting back. Let's see. Starting up pretty slow again. Another drive reversal. Mike X just not wanting to hold any of that pressure. Closes the gap with a drive rush. And he's going to regenerate that drive gauge by going into level 3 early, just slapping on some damage to Lazy Boredom.
Now see, all the cards are on the table. Even with that half amount of health that Lazy Boredom has, it's like, what's the next play? Because you got all that armor, you got all these charge effects. I mean, you can't headbutt him. Ooh, almost there. Oh, and where Honda does not thrive, in the corner.
See how Mike X escapes it, gets caught by the overhead. But dashes the command throw. What a smart read from Mike X.
Cooking. He is cooking.
Bruv. Recovered in time to perfect parry. That's some goated behavior. Not able to do it that round, but holding space. Denying Lazy Boredom the opportunity to jump. You interrupt that drive rush. Get the full confirm right here, and oh my god.
Wow. Clean.
Is that a car
clean.
cancel?
Yeah, the sumo stomp car cancel into Oisho throw. It's my favorite thing to do. It's so cool.
Pretty foul. You see that, you know, slow meaty coming down, and then all of a sudden you're just scooped.
Yep, or a jab, and then you're scooped. It's our version of throw loops. About as good as we got.
Oh, nice jump bait. And now Mike X in burnout, but he's able to escape the corner right into Lazy Boredom's welcoming fist. Gotta drop a level 1, but we'll see plenty of more super gauge by the end of this round. Reversal, get off on me. Defended pretty well. Nice perfect parry. And now that he's established the car cancel throw right, we're seeing that he's catching Lazy Boredom in his jumps with that step kick stomp.
Really good. Oh my god,
Again.
the perfect parry. Oh, smart. I liked it. I like that. Oh no.
Nice perfect parry here from Lazy Boredom. Going to be taking Mike X up into the air. Looking for that next hit to secure this game. Mike X escapes the corner. Oh, what a walk back. Oh my god. Absolutely clean. Has to end this at some point. He's going to keep the CA on deck, actually.
Oh, he could have. There was a timeline in which,
Finally
that would have worked, but unfortunate.
Yeah, you know, and Mike X trying to be a bit preemptive, but Lazy Boredom whipping out the perfect counter to that headbutt. Pretty weak punish on that drive reversal. You'd like more?
Yeah, when the pressure's on, I get it though. I completely get it. Oicho throw is much faster now, so you could have punished with that, gotten that damage, but then again, I don't know what you would have done after that.
Oof, Lazy Boredom getting off to a really great comeback here. Slowly, Mike X's momentum slipping away. Trade. Great for Lazy Boredom, though. He's able to get the knockdown.
Nice.
Well, what an aggressive wake up.
Oh my god.
Clean.
Yeah. Ugh.
Empty throw, I like it. Overhead. And again, though, we've seen that same sequence, and Mike X more than ready for it, right? Like, you're not going to reset me like that.
Mike X has level 2. I'm not saying it's the game changer because it is definitely not my favorite.
But the Kara is the game changer, able to catch Lazy Boredom. Just like we caught Carp38. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the Duel Academy.
You know,
Couple.
funny enough, Oicho throw is not the only thing you can do after that stop. So I'm looking for a certain thing from Mike X, but I don't know if we're gonna see it.
Perfect parry. So now we got that Sumo Spirit on. But Lazy Boredom is going to check the approach from Mike X, go into a full burnout here. Get this damage in the level 3.
That sumo health might save Mike X. Nope. Nope.
No, I was surprised too.
That.
All right, Lazy Boredom knowing their damage incredibly well. So here we are, game 5. Whip out that script yet again. drive reversal. Lazy Boredom showing that option. The Gladius going to be able to deal with butt slam. Holding pressure. Perfect parry, bring him down. Mike X. Nakara yet again catching Lazy Boredom. Wake up Gladius at that range. What a call out.
Pressure is high. Drive rush is not coming out.
Oh my god. Fade back though. Drive reversal. Mike X wanting to keep the turn up. Wise jump out. We see the car cancel coming this time. Lazy Boredom making those adjustments.
Ooh. Lazy Boredom on match point. This would be unfortunate if this is the one matchup that Mike falls to today after that stellar Mai performance. That performance against Mai that was stellar.
All right, level 3. Mike X gonna drop the damage. Oh, he missed time to throw. Take the chip out. And yeah, perfect situation here. Final game, final round, y'all. Read along. Drive reversal again. Mike X not wanting to hold any more pressure. He's able to walk up and interrupt. Oh, he's able to escape the Gladius cancel.
Oh no. That heavy kick did not come out.
Now Mike X in burnout.
There's a guess.
Yo,
for
fail
game,
blog.
Mike X.
Thank you for the $10 donation to the Match Arena. We're up to $111, y'all, now. Keep that rolling. Oh, we wake up with some sort of armored option. Mike X able to beat it with a throw. Very smartly timed. Lazy Boredom nearly in burnout. Mike X finally out. Looks like there's still hope for this sumo wrestler. Yet the fuzzy jab again interrupting. Baits out the throw with a little micro walk back. Mike X stays alive. And he'll get himself to top 4 with Honda.
That was really clean. I am really impressed. I don't know, Mike X. This might be your character.
He's playing it damn well, but you know he's been able to go through Space Boy, Lazy Boredom. Now his next opponent in sight is going to be Punk. We have to see how his Honda is going to stack up against our reigning Evo champion. And meanwhile, we got a couple of ads happening right there, y'all. Reminder that the Match Arena is still open. We may have claimed all of those codes, but that does not mean you can't stop donating to the prize pools. We're up to $111.32. Love to see that go even higher, even further beyond. So please check it out. If you're able to donate some money into it for the players tonight, we greatly appreciate it. The higher the prize pool, the more of our top 8 gets paid out. I think we're sitting at just the top 3 payout right now. So while Knuckle-Doo and Boost Lee, who are stepping up for winners final, are guaranteed in the money, Mike X and Punk have to fight for a slot to receive that payout.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing, I will say. Let's see here. That matchup that Mike X is gonna have to play, the Cammy, is not fun. That is not fun.
You know,
All right.
I'm a nice guy.
Yes.
I'll continue to be
Oh,
nice.
and so is Freddie L's. $50 to the Matcherino, y'all.
Hey, yo, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Nice, nice.
Alright, so Boost decided to let 4 matches go by before saying he had to use the bathroom. So, you'll need a minute.
Hey, sometimes you don't gotta go until it's like, oh, it's go time.
Nah, it's so real. That is a fact.
Right. So yeah, we're just all big chilling right here at the moment, y'all.
Alright. Let's take a poll real quick. Chat
Poll?
room.
All right.
Press 1 in chat. Oh, they're an ad. Whoops. I'll act in 20 seconds. But if you can hear me, press 1 if you're going to Combo Breaker. I'll boost back. I mean, I know you're going. I'm rooming with you. You know.
I just had to say it. I'm so stoked for it, bro. Absolutely stoked.
I feel like
Grayson with the 8. The hell does that mean?
Hey yo, was good, Izzy? I got the big gig. You proud of me? Hold on, let me get my custom sumo stickers in the chat. Oh, and wow. Oh yeah, Burnout Central.
Here we go. Perfect.
Oh wait, that was minus. No? Okay. One, two. Oh, that doesn't kill. Clean. Going in. A lot of punches. Yeah, Guile is just one of those characters where I feel like it's unfair for others, but oh wow. Shooty over and over and over. One, two. And the overhead. Nice, perfect parry from Boost. Oh, unfortunate timing. That is... Yeah. Either that or cornbread. The Japanese voices are good. I have Japanese voices on for every Japanese character except Honda. I just like the US voice just a little better. I might swap though. Anyway, back to the match. Oh. Level 2's out, you know what that means. Burnout. Yep. Oops, all burnout.
Alright. Knuckle Do now. Sitting in a pretty decent spot. Just needs to find that last Sonic Boom. The chip kill, but look at that. Boost Lee trying to make a huge play with that super, but Knuckle Do ready for it. He's going to be able to take this game number 2. Tie up our winners final. That's confirmed. Knuckle Do pushing Boost Lee back to the stage. Okay, a little bit of a scuff situation, but Boost still able to find the hit confirms. In a bad spot, walking down Knuckle Do. Knuckle Do jumps back, is back to the wall. Drive reversal, this will burn Boost Lee out.
Oh my god. Incredible. Oh, there we go.
Nice crouch medium kick.
You know what? I don't think we've seen a single Ed here tonight.
No, we haven't.
The character used to be my demon.
Mm-hmm. You know, he got a couple of nerfs to him, right? A lot of players dropped him.
Yeah, and I was thankful.
Launch right here.
One,
Loose lead,
two.
getting some throw loops.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, we shook hands on it. We shook hands on it, NuckleDo. With punishing the throw tech attempt that was just too far away. Very silly stuff.
NuckleDo 2 rounds away from grand finals, right?
Yeah, you punch his ticket there. Bruce Lee rocking out with a Terry, and I don't say I can blame him for that. I mean, this is a pretty ugly matchup for Ken, but let's see if he's actually going to do it. Okay, no, he's just jumping in.
I guess.
Neo slowly picking. He's looking.
What compels a man to play Guile? That is a good question.
Very good question. We're looking at a legend rank Terry. Not sure what's going on at the moment. His daughter was crying. Went to check on her. Heard. Got it. So we got a little bit of personal family entertainment. Just holding things down.
Yo, Tento, when you gonna stop being Hollywood on these MK streams and come back to Duel Academy? And I know you can hear me. Don't say you're not Hollywood. No, I'm right. I'll see you next month in Chicago at Combo Breaker. Yeah, man to man, face to face.
You know what? Now that we oh, I guess we're going right into the match. I was gonna be like, oh, let's go with the sports report and see which teams are doing awful in the NBA right now. But
Yo, Carp, this man Tento is Hollywood. Man has a line of people getting his autographs. Don't let him lie to you.
right.
All right. Well, after a little family break, we're back.
Yeah. Drive rush grab.
And Ravner, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Duel Academy. We are here in winners final. NuckleDo up 2-1 on Bruce Lee. Let's see if Bruce Lee can mount a comeback here. Both of our losers quarterfinal sets went to game 5 final round. I mean, not final round, but definitely game 5. See if Bruce Lee can close this gap, walking NuckleDo into this corner. NuckleDo trying to fight back with a Sonic Blade. Gets the upside down kick.
There's that level 2. Welcome to Burnout Central. Playing the great game of keep away. Whoa.
Oof.
Wow.
Clean chip kill.
That was pretty gnarly. I like that.
Oh, big jump in here for Bruce Lee, though. Should be able to smother Knuckle Dew for a moment. Catches the walk back with a crouch medium kick. And now we're seeing corner pressure time. Welcome to Street Fighter 6. Looking for a reversal because Knuckle Dew, he has shown from time to time that he's just willing to, send it with those reversals. Level 1, the Buster Wolf going to be not enough. Bruce Lee, you lose this round now that you're in burnout, being pushed to full screen against Knuckle Dew's Guile. You only have your cheap ass self to blame. Jump. All right, he survived burnout. Good blocking the overhead. Oh, not able to whip punish that, but there we go. We go under the sonic boom. That's that power glaive unique property for you. A little drop on the combo.
That crouching kick reaches so far.
It does, but that burn knuckle was an insane call for Bruce Lee to make. I vibe with it. Sonic Blade trying to find Bruce Lee, trying to check it maybe, because after all, there is a extended lower hurt box on that special move of Guile's. Both sides just sort of poking at each other. Knuckle Dew's going to engage in level 2. Drive reversal. Bruce Lee says, I'm burning myself out on my terms. Yeah. I come back to haunt him. Jump out. Level 2 is done for Guile. Oh my god. No!
Oh no!
He was ready, but Terry was not the character for that particular punish. And off of that, Knuckle Dew closes it out with the Guile, getting himself a spot in grand finals tonight. Boost falling to losers with Terry.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean, that's... I mean, I know a lot of people, I already see some people who do not like Guile in the chat, but it's not the worst thing in the world to be seeing Guile in grands, so...
Again, one of those like hella strong characters has always been really strong, I think, in Street Fighter 6's metagame and stuff like that. Just not really a heavily represented character. Oftentimes, definitely has a couple of matchups where it's just like, nah, I'm not playing this. That's why you see like Knuckle Dew have secondaries like DeeJay and Cammy to instead play with. Anyways, we are going to be finalizing our top 3 here in just a moment as Mike X and Punk are now pulling up to play in our loser semifinal. Mike X on that good old Honda up against Punk's Cammy. So we're not seeing Terry out from Punk for this matchup. He wants to do old reliable.
Yes, if we look at the bracket, this is a run back from top 32, where Punk took it 3-1 over Mike X. So I wonder if Mike has the secret sauce now for this matchup. Oh, okay. Yep. Very interesting. I know that was a misinput. Oh. I got nothing for that. I'm just... Every time that whiffs, I'm miserable. Oh, that's...
Should be the round for Punk.
Yeah. Yeah, Cammy is not a fun matchup for Honda. It's not even... Like, you could be like Punk. You could be the best player in the world, or you could be, not the best at Cammy, but this is a winning matchup for Cammy. Even if you're, if you can't side swap off of your DPs, I mean, it's... Oh, God. I don't think Honda Health is saving him. I think he did.
I don't think so either. There we go. Game 1 over to Punk very quickly.
Mike, I need you to take a breather. Don't go into the next... Oh, my...
All right, let's see. He's going to vibe, it seems.
Ooh, nice.
All right, here we go. A little bit of momentum for him. He's got Punk corner.
Oh,
Short
he-
drive rush, trying to bait something.
Ooh, nice.
Big damage here.
Wow. That is, I didn't expect him to use that. That move is slow. Ooh. That sumo spirit. Oh, that's gonna be... Yep, you're in the corner, not where you want to be as Honda. So low on health. Oh. Brutal. No, I have not seen just raw drive rush, crouching medium kick. It is a really good move and it's super plus. At least when you drive rush. Do it. Do it, Mike. You gotta do that jumping stop sign. Oh. Do it for the one time. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, that's death. If I were in this position, I would just go back to, you know, just take a minute, take a breather. You got to go back to the drawing board.
Nah. He don't need no drawing board. He's just here to mash.
He's just here to Honda.
All right, starting off here strong. Punk put some pressure onto Mike X. Gets a simple throw. Okay, aggressive wake up from Mike X. Completely punished by Punk. And yeah, Punk gonna capitalize. Drops the combo though. Okay. It's a little ugly, but it will do. Yeah, the final hit. Punk on the verge of eliminating Mike X's Honda.
I've been, yeah. Oh, wow. Nice punish. There we go.
Kara. Very nice.
Good old Kara cancel.
Big catch. Mike X now in a good spot. Does it again. Okay, he's still in this one.
He's in it. He's in it with his lavender robe. Oh, and as I say that, just...
Good spacing from Punk. I mean, we've seen this guy whiff punish. Crazy, crazy situations.
Seen him whiff punish everybody.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of.
Yeah.
Mike trying to play this slow. Eventually gets blown up on defense. Caught. Nice. This time Mike gives Punk a taste of that whiff punish medicine.
Oh no, was that meant to be something else?
Pretty sure. And look at that, Punk timing everything so beautifully. He's going to get the hooligan off right here. Goes into a very early level 3. Mike X should be living, but this is still bad.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. The wall splat is getting his drive gauge back, but the only way I could see...
Oh my... Unbelievable play. Punk disengaging, just walking himself back to full screen. Goading Mike X in to then all of a sudden just say, I'm walking up and throwing you. You're not ready for it. I wasn't.
Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, that is where the Honda falls. I don't know. Judai could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think a single Honda has won a dual academy. And that trend continues, but that was a good run for Mike X. That was really good.
That was a damn good run for Mike X. So Representing our underrepresented character pretty fantastically so. And now we're going to see a rematch of our winner semifinal. This is the match that sent Punk into losers. Boost and Punk now fighting for a chance to take on NuckleDu in grand finals.
Nice perfect parry. Going into the combo. Spiral arrow. Oh.
Alright, here comes launch. Wake up level 1, but Punk ready for it. Goes for the attack on drive gauge. Checkmate situation.
Nice.
Yeah, Boost Lee just saying, listen, just kill me, bro.
Hey, you got this. Just hit me with another DI. Wow.
Not quite able to confirm off of that crouching fierce. What a press from Punk there, actually. Calling out Boost's attempt to walk up and run some offense. Oh my,
Nice.
cross cut there. Classic links. Delaying the button, catching Punk, pressing delay normal. So we're seeing some of the variances of offense. Boost just backing up, letting Punk have some breathing room. Oh, the counter hit trade working out for Boost. But there it is,
Wow.
punish counter. Full cash out. We got the level 3 built up. Gonna cash it out right here.
Ooh, the
Critical.
CA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you have it. It is game 1 going Punk's way. Yeah, there's not much to say about that. It's just solid footsie fundamentals.
Pretty clean stuff. Boost just never really able to finally get that last hit to punish and capitalize. Punk perfect parries the fireball, baits the DP again. DIs for the punish counter. Prioritizing the war on the Boost Lee's drive gauge. Run up, get the throw. Boost Lee now with the position. Punk gonna try and hold his ground. Look at this. Boost just giving up so much space to Punk. Trying to let his drive gauge fill. Fireball just safe enough. Oh, what a whiff punish. Goated punish counter confirm. And look at it. Boost Lee gets Punk to tech a throw. That wasn't coming. Closes up that round.
I don't even think that was a shimmy. It was just a, I'm going to stare at you for like a quarter of a second.
When the shimmy's so good, you don't even do it. It's just like mentally shimmy me. I thought he'd walk in.
Mentally shimmy. Oh, that's good.
He shimmy me with his eyes.
Oh,
Oh, big drop from Boost. This gives Punk a DP punish. He'll spend the level 1 to burn Boost out.
no. Oh, he's not burned out though. Oh my god, we're throwing out level 1s. Like it's quarters out here. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Boost Lee going for that aggressive wake-up, saying, I know Punk's baited many of these before, but that's not going to stop me in this situation. Triple jab confirm. Go for the next opportunity. Playing footsies with that standing light kick. No confirm. These jabs, the light normals of Boost Lee doing so much work at this close range space. Oh, but finally caught walking forward as Punk delivers a crouching medium kick. Has to use the CA to make sure he gets the kill here. And so he will have meter deficit, but he's quite fine. Cammy's got some great supers in her arsenal.
Well-rounded characters, the both of them. They both got their tech. They got everything they need to cancel out each other.
And look at this Punk, explosive in this round. Boost Lee in the corner. Taking the turn back, baits out the DP, and it's the running Tatsu punish counter starter. And we're going to see Boost Lee try and even out the life totals with this level 3. And also put Punk's drive gauge to less than 1 bar now. But we parry. That causes Boost to hold off on the rest of the Jinrai sequence. Oh my god, what a read. But no, okay, we don't fall for the shimmy. We're just jabbing against it instead. Punk walking in.
Walk up grab.
Yo, man, like these crouches per second, bro. Trying to find the next hit. Walk up. Oh my god, Punk was ready. Goes for a spiral arrow! Not sure if that was intentional. Not sure what sick read Punk had, but he checks Boost Lee right in the ankles. And Boost gonna tie us up 1-1 in losers final. Neo calling in a misinput.
Nice, perfect parry. Oh no.
Yo, J Alucard, J4 Alucard, whichever you prefer. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Duel Academy. Losers final. Well, Punk's him.
Counter DI.
Good jab check there from Boost. Tries to shimmy Punk. Nothing biting. Trying to add in his own little stutter steps. Oh my god, Punk ready for it. Gets the level 2 to follow up as well. No, the air level 1, excuse me. Oh, disaster strikes! Wow, investing the super, then dropping the combo as well. Not a great round for Punk. And this one looking pretty much the same. Cross cut, very good.
The mental turning point that Boost needs to start closing this out a little quicker.
See that one? Punk checks the double dash up Oki. Throws the parry. Wake up level 1 again. Boost so aggressive with that meter expenditure, saying, listen, I'm going to reversal when you think you're safe to, because my drive gauge may be low, but I got 3 bars of super. I do not give a damn about holding them. Spooky.
This is
Oh, this is it for Boost. The Jinrai Kya. Able to close this out. Boost takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, that combo just not hitting with that, you know, even spending the level 2 super. That's just that hurts the mental right there. It's not even like it'll affect anybody. I think Boost might be able to lock this. Oh, yeah, he might be able to lock this in a quicker fashion.
We'll have to see.
Another one.
Punk definitely struggling to keep a hold on this match ever since that drop. The shimmy as well, working out.
Another one. Oh, Loop City. Wow. And no comment. I just. How do you even read that? It's just like, oh yeah, I'm right there, and then I'm just gonna throw out my punches. Like, wow.
That's next level play, right?
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay. Is it one mistake, and that's it for Punk.
See if that's the case, and there it is. That mistake comes through. Boost Lee keeps it simple, drops the level 3 after the Jinrai, and he will eliminate Punk from the Duel Academy tonight. Took him out in winter semis, took him out in losers final. Punk only lost to one man tonight, and we didn't even get to see Knuckle Do Punk in this bracket.
The NA Classic, the NA Special, if you will.
Denied. Someone in the chat said, oh, another night of Punk and Knuckle Do. It's going to be a good one. We commentators cursed it hours ago in Twitch chat.
Yeah. I mean, it's excellent showing from both of them. Ken is Ken. Yeah, punish this, punish that, fireball, Jinrai. I mean, what doesn't this character have? A family, but that's about
a family, right? You know, but he just said, I want to be the best shout-out, Monkey's Paw Curls. She left me and took the kids' rail. I miss when that was like how we understood the lore before it just came out. Oh, he's just in hiding, you know. Like I miss Divorce Ken because he has such Divorce Ken vibes. But
Yeah,
you know,
I mean those the Uggs
just on the
are so
run.
worn out. Yeah, and he's on the run, working for a construction company. It's
Be what it be, be what it be. But what's crazy is that now we are in the grand finals tonight, y'all. The Duel Academy. Boostly back on that Terry. Knuckledew pulling up with that Guile. Let's get into this, my friends. I'm Mangaka. This is M1 on the microphones. Let's see how this plays out. Boostly off to a decent start, but invested quite a bit of drive gauge.
You know, I'm not one to do this a whole lot anymore because it comes back to bite me. But I'm calling this. This is going to go. The reset is going to happen. That's what I'm going to say. Can't say who's
Okay.
going to win out of all this, but I think the reset's going to happen.
All right. Block on the low high. Able to punish it. And for those of you who may not know, we are in grand finals since Knuckledew has yet to lose a set. Boostly would have to defeat Knuckledew in 2 best-of-5 sets in order to claim victory in this tournament. But Knuckledew, he just needs to beat Boostly in 1 set to secure himself first place. There it is again, that Power Glaive able to kind of dive under the Sonic Blade to punish at those close ranges. So kind of an interesting dynamic of this matchup. And when Boostly has the health advantage, he doesn't mind throwing that fireball out. Knuckledew might have to be a little more careful. Nice corner carry and confirm. Good tech from Knuckledew, though. And I like it, too. Instead of trying to take the turn back, we just jump out. Say, I want the position.
Oh, the backdash. Ooh. Oh, no.
And the jump! Full confirm as well. Level 1. Wake up flash kick. I like that from Knuckledew. Trying to stem momentum that Boostly has, but we anti-fireball. Medium kick. And there it is, actually. We caught with that long-range version. Okay. You know, well, Boostly, he heard you, and he said, you know what? M1's right. Let's reset this bracket.
I mean, I think it's coming without, I mean, I don't think this is the best matchup for Guile because of all of that fireballs just, you know, one goes under the other, and the speed that you can keep throwing out sonic booms, I mean, I don't know.
Reversal. What an interruption there as well. And Boostly with the level 2, maybe? No. Not able to find the route for it. Has to hold on to all this. He's buffering supers. Oh, counter hit. Boostly trying to do something, but
Maybe level 2?
maybe a little late. Perfect parry.
Nice.
OD Glaive just to burn through that Sonic Blade. Big cross. Wake up. Flash kick.
Oops,
Boost
all
walking him into
booms.
the corner.
Oh,
What, I confirm?
no.
What a bust out here as well, actually. Boostly finds a huge opportunity with this level 3. He should be able to build up a second one if he's able to win this round. Runs in with a throw. Chasing, looking for that reversal. This time Knuckledew puts the brakes on it, though. And Knuckledew is so good at alternating between when he's feigning a retreat and when he goes in all of a sudden. Perfect parry. Nice jump out. Low. And another one. Just like that. Knuckledew tying up our set.
Alright, well. To be fair, if Boost wants to take this whole thing, he needs to win 5 more games. Knuckledew only needs 2 more. But it's not unheard of resetting. So I wonder what the play is.
Boostly, legend rank, top 250 in the world.
I would
Knuckledew.
taking a breather, trying to think of that game plan, and there you go. Back at it.
All right, let's see what's up. Going right back into things.
Alright. Nice drive reversal.
A nice follow, Sona Sin. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Duel Academy.
One, two. Oh, he can kill here. Oh.
Didn't do so. Trade. Drive reversal just to not give NuckleDu any breathing room. A spaced out overhead is going to catch NuckleDu in startup.
Nice. Wow.
Nice check. Yeah, that little break from Boost really swinging the momentum around. Now he's in burnout. Can he weather the storm? Does, but wave trades. NuckleDu with advantageous position. Try reversal again. Boostly willing to burn himself out. Oh, this time the level 2 is able to apply so much pressure here. Get a throw. Oh yeah, NuckleDu just playing far, far away. Not even trying to go for a DI, instead just using the fireballs. Trying to kill Boost Lee. Gets the chip kill at the end of it.
Wow, okay. That's, Oh, he caught him. Caught him in the backdash. Oh, and that backdash ended up working.
Side swap, block. Boost Lee again in burnout. Slow Sonic Blade catching the neutral jump, and now NuckleDu has him in the corner. Boost Lee just dashes forward. What a bold move. DI counter hit. NuckleDu, after all that time, finally gets Boost to drop his guard. After all, we know that Boost has the reactions, has the ability to send out those reversal supers. Some excellent loop execution here. NuckleDu to push this combo to its limit and finish it with the Sonic Hurricane. Okay, this is it. If NuckleDu wins this next game, he's going to be our Duel Academy number 88 champion for Street Fighter 6. See if Boost Lee can get that reset like you called.
I think that's still in the cards. Honestly, if you can punish counter Guile 3 times in a single round, then you got it.
All right, the Buster Wolf comes on out. Strong start again for Boost Lee, but can he finish?
Hit him with another one.
Alright, slowly advancing the burn knuckle to interrupt. Interrupts the overhead as well with a perfectly timed jab. Able to whip punish.
Oh, nice.
Jabs right here. Okay, Boost Lee gets level 1 to connect. Just not enough, but a little walk back. Catches NuckleDu unaware. It's now all tied up 2-2.
Yeah. For this next game, I think NuckleDu might be taking a breather, but Boost Lee is gonna need to keep it super tight.
see how this progresses. You made the call that you think Boostly can reset this bracket. Now it's time for him to fulfill the prophecy. NuckleDu, though, attacking that drive gauge. They trade on the air-to-airs. Boostly just going to disengage. Punish on that one. NuckleDu playing it slow in this situation. Drops his combo. Crack shoot. A little bit of an awkward situation. Yeah, look at these Sonic Blades. Just keeping Boostly's drive gauge under stress. Not able to whip punish though. Close the gap. We catch NuckleDu walking. Good tech. Trade. Looking for a jump or something. Both sides playing this so conservatively, and throw comes through. NuckleDu now in the corner. Gets caught pressing.
Playing it tight. Playing it tight. That's the way you win this match. You got to stay up close. And you got to just keep it tight. Don't give him any breathing room. I mean, that's a zoner. Give him any breathing room, you automatically lose.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna punish the knuckle. Big Sonic Hurricane ripping. NuckleDu pushing Boost in the corner, but we find that perfect parry to escape the situation.
All right, the OD. Oh, punish counter.
The DI, NuckleDu reacts. All right, big old level 3 rip right here. NuckleDu is going to burn Boostly out.
Boostly has level 3, level 2, level 1, everything. Nice.
He's going to weather storm, not able to whip punish the throw attempt, blocks the low high. And off that burn knuckle, he's going to convert into his own level 3 just to get himself out of burnout, as well as to get the life bars a little more equalized between him and NuckleDu. Goes for some pressure. NuckleDu holds. Holds again. See that Boost is fishing for perfect parries in some of these situations. There it is again. We whiff. Now NuckleDu gets a hit. This puts Boostly at a full screen. We go for a shimmy. Both sides in burnout. NuckleDu with the pressure. Boostly gets caught trying to jump.
Oh.
And miss input comes on through. Boostly eliminated at second place. Double jeopardied by NuckleDu.